Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Nerd News live stream. It's been a week.
It has been a week too long.
A week too long, and that's my fault. I've had some stupid stuff go down, but we're back.
Life has been lifing.
It's been grim. And it's nothing that I can talk about. Because it involves my current employment or family things that haven't shaken out yet.
Busy and grim.
Busy and grim, but we're back to recording. How have you been, Tyson?
We're doing it.
It's I think it's been a week since you and I have talked.
I do think so. Yeah. That's how you know it's busy. Good. I just been trying to catch up on some stuff. I started doing stand up again, so like I've been running around trying to find gigs and doing gigs and stuff. So
yeah,
it's been good.
Your special dropped.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, my special drop, to go watch that. It's good. People like it. People have said nice
views
things
on YouTube already.
Yeah, making it our second most successful, our first most successful non-furry related video.
It's true. It's very true. Oh man, but it's so funny that that's the one that popped off. Of course it is, though. You know, like,
well, yeah,
it crosses over the most markets.
Yes, I want to know, what is the furry video view total at? Let me look that up real quick, because it's so funny to me.
I think I know it. Ooh. It's like 20,000, right? 22,000.
41,000.
No fucking way! Did it pop off again?
It keeps doing that.
Oh
man!
Well, it's another group of people being like, furries are awful, blah, 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 and then a bunch of furries being like, this is oppressive, or other furries that are like, this is actually really progressive. It's like, no.
Yeah. What I love, it's 97.5% like ratio out of 41,000. That is unheard of.
yeah, it's nuts.
Oh my god,
41,000.
So
that's so bonkers. Oh yeah,
I thought it was.
It went through like another
9,000 views. I thought it was at 9,000. 41,000. That's crazy.
I mean,
hey, how come that can't get us our ding dang watch time or whatever? Well, that's fine.
Because it's a short video. It is responsible for a third of the total watch time that we need, though. So
that's true.
Our other videos gotta step it up.
I know. And then my special, which you're welcome, is the other third.
No, yeah, it's great. Your special is currently sitting at 600 watch hours. Yeah,
I'm really excited about it because, like, I kind of didn't think anyone would care. If that sounds like it's not like a hum. I was like, I'm just a guy that's doing some stuff. Kind of dropped it last minute.
Yeah.
But the fact that like so many people like watched it and enjoyed it makes me feel really good.
Yep. So, the funny thing is like the furry video is like 3 minutes long, 40,000 views.
Yeah.
830 watch hours. Tyson Cox comedy special, 4,000 views, 600 hours of watch time. That's the difference between a 30-minute video and a 3-minute video. It's baffling.
Yeah. Which, I mean, this is, I don't know if this is a little behind the curtain for anyone that's watching, but yeah, it's so funny that like, the analytics page is like, views 3.9 thousand. That's 3.9 thousand more than usual. Hey, fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah. Gosh, it's so funny. Yeah, because there's actually some things that I wanted to chat with you about after the stream about some YouTube stuff that might be pretty cool. But
yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, we're due for another meeting. We should just hang out sometime, like with people and friends.
That would kill to just not think about anything.
You want to hang out and kill a guy again? We haven't done that in a while.
No, it's been too long. Yeah, the last guy didn't even deserve it.
No, that made it even better for me.
That was the thrill of the kill. It was.
I like that he was innocent. He was gonna do good in the world.
Yeah, my favorite part was like, oh my gosh, no, the cure for cancer's in my hat, and then that was it. That was his last words.
Yeah, it was in his hat. He wasn't even wearing a hat.
He wasn't even wearing a hat.
Dumb idiot. Now I just get flagged for.
Right. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time we've gotten flagged for some dumb shit.
Man.
Ugh.
All right, let's kiss some feet. Okay.
Well, one of our Project Zomboid, one of the Project Zomboid live streams that I did got flagged for hyperviolence.
You did fist that man with his knife. That's what I call stabbing, by the way, is
Right.
fisting somebody with a knife.
Yeah. When I looked up the specific portion, it was it was funny in the moment, but my character was so exhausted. The way that damage works in that game is that the lower your exhaustion, the closer you get to full damage, right? So if you do
Yeah.
10 damage per hit, you're fully exhausted, you go down to 0.1 damage per hit.
Mhm.
I was so exhausted. It was the last zombie. It was on the ground, and I had to stomp it 83 times to kill it. So
I
that got flagged as excessive violence because it's
That's
just
so
my little
funny.
like overhead view of me just stomping on a zombie for like a
And
minute and a half while I'm talking about the weather. It's like
it's pixelated too, so it's not even
it's
like,
not even realistic
that's so
violence.
funny. I love like I can't think of like a lot of examples, but like the Russian in Boris the Blade in Snatch, like when somebody
Mm.
just will not die,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
it makes me giggle so much.
Gosh, but yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, no, it's been wild. Do you have a story time? We normally start with some story time. That's kind of what we've been
Oh,
doing, but
kind of catching up a little bit. I mean, I'm sure, let me look at my. That's how this is. By the way, don't ever get busy and chase the dream because you will lose your mind.
yeah.
Let me look at my calendar for what fun I've done lately.
Right. Unless you have, say it with me, rich parents. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
and then you hire people to look at the calendar for you.
Yeah.
I think did I talk about my Magic the Gathering streak?
You last time we were on, you talked about how a bunch of buddies invited you out and they're like super serious and like really good, and then you ended up
Well,
winning.
they're not like just okay. They're not like they're very fun to play with, which is
Mhm.
like I will. But like they're like they all play and they collect and they've been playing for a while and they've been a group for a while. And then I won. And I won all those games. And then I met up with them like a week later. They were like, "Hey," my buddy was like, "Do you want to play Magic?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll find some time. It's good to be a person." And then he's like, "Cool. I'm at Loom or I'm at Gold Leaf. You know, like 2 hours before they're going to be there. So we go when we play a couple of games of Magic, and I beat them. I beat them in 2 or 3 games in a row. Just beat the shit out of them.
Okay.
Just like, and then we play all together in a big group, and then I beat everybody again. I'm like, guys, I'm not this good. I swear.
Nice.
But now they play for a Magic the Gathering style WWE belt, like to win. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the nastiest deck that I can
Okay.
and beat everybody, win the belt, never play with them again.
Of course, you got to retire. You got to retire.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I got my
nice.
nose pierced, which is my first professional piercing. Which, if you look at me, you're like, "Well, that's not good, Tyson." Yeah,
You got your nose pierced.
yeah, I got a little guy on the side here, but
You're almost 40. It's
yeah,
like-
dude. Rage Against the Machine.
You did what my sister did at 14.
Yeah, I'm a 14-year-old girl at heart. Okay, that's why I That's why I have sex with 20-year-old men.
Oh, all right, got him. Yeah, you sure did roast those victims. It's like-
That's not what I meant to do at all. I was trying to make fun of shitty dudes, and well, here we are. Don't
clipped.
clip that.
It's done. Yeah.
No, did you just go? It's clipped. You
Oh,
knew
yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh god, I've missed
It's-
this. This is good.
It's hilarious. Oh, man.
God. Yep.
Yep.
Dude, I
So-
keep not the first time I've stepped in it. Ooh.
Might be the
Oh, but
first
I'm
time you like baseball slid into it. It's like-
I said hold my beer and then I took a header into a rock quarry. Like I
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I don't think I have anything story time worthy that's not just gonna bum us out. Just like-
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll like this. I got it pierced, so it's like sensitive and stuff, and I was not
Mhm.
paying attention. And the lady that pierced it, she was really cool, professional. Like, it's so funny to be like, you're paying for the expertise. Now I'm being very
Yeah.
careful with my words.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, because it just took so little time. It's a little bit of money, but
Mhm.
like literally, she was like, "Oh, what we're gonna do is like we're gonna she cleaned it, put a little put a little dot on it. Was like, how does that look? It's like good. She's like, okay, here, put your head down, and then just like and I was like, oh, I waited longer than this took. That's crazy. That's wild.
Nice.
And she goes, you're not gonna want to forget you have this. You're gonna pat dry because you don't want to like have it catch, or else your soul will leave your body. And of course, I took a shower, forgot I had it, drug it down, caught it, and I just fell over it. Like I was like, ah! Ugh.
Yeah, I have nothing against tattoos and piercings. Me as a human, way too much of a bitch. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well,
I
I want
don't.
this one to stick. I had it done for a little bit once before, but I used a larger gauge
Mm,
stud, so I think got like angry.
that makes sense. I guess I
Yeah.
do have a small fun story time. Um, that's not super sad. I took a shower 2 days ago. I took a shower since then. I'm not saying I'm stinky. But 2 days ago when I took my at least once a day shower. Okay.
Mhm. At
I'm
least once a day.
at
That
least.
implies there's some 3 times a day showers. Are you all right?
Well, no, it's twice a day. You take one in the morning, and then
Yeah.
depending on what you do throughout the day, you take one before bed. That way your bed's not all
Mm,
greasy and stinky and gross.
mm. I like to make a lasagna with my grease. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I layer it up.
Yeah. Just layers of grease and dead skin off your ass. Like, just to
Uh-huh.
make the ultimate lasagna.
Mamma mia.
So I'm taking my daily shower, and I get to the part where I wash my hair. Tyson, that's when you use shampoo and conditioner. And
I
um,
I'm
what's up?
not what I'm not
No.
familiar.
Normally, you have to close your eyes when you wash your hair. So I lean forward.
Oh.
I'm lathering up. Get all the shampoo in, and then after I rinse it out, I pull my hair back and I open my eyes, and there's just blood all around the drain. And my first thought,
I
my
like that you're like, I got a story that won't bum everyone out. Here's one about shower blood.
my first thought was, I can't get a period.
You're like, oh no, some internet people are going to be very mad at me. Others are going to be very excited.
Yeah. But it was just a nosebleed. I just got a nosebleed.
Oh,
It was
okay.
nothing major at all. It was just
That's
literally my
very
first
funny.
thought was scared, that, and then I just went like that, and then there was blood on my thumb, and I was like, okay, just a nosebleed.
Yeah.
So
It's just a brain period.
that's the nicest
Uh,
thing that's happened to me this week. Yeah.
that's funny.
So
Oh, you'll like this. I was
mhm.
sitting at the bar, uh,
What?
hanging out with Amy. Well, my girlfriend works there, so
Yeah,
hanging out with her,
I like how you
and
can say that now when you would have been there anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. It's like I was at the
No,
buffet. Like I get it.
actually, no. It's sadder. If I didn't meet her, I wouldn't go to the bar. I would just be sitting at my house drinking beers, working on stuff. Like it's
Yeah,
not. It's
it's
somehow more and less sad. Like what do you do? I spent a lot. I spent a lot of time at the bar. A
yeah.
lot of time. Um, but no, I was sitting talking to somebody, and someone made a bald joke or whatever, and I went to say like, "Hey, I'm not mad about being bald. I'm lucky to have eyebrows." And before I could speak, I turned to the person that said something, and they turned to me and they go, "Well, I mean, you got kind of got eyebrows," and I was like, "You fucking son of a." And
Nice.
they're like, yeah, there's like, well, is that why you got an eyebrow piercing so people know where your eyebrows should be? And I was like, hey, now, come on, these are my bits.
Nice. Oh, that's funny,
Ugh.
man.
All
Well,
right,
we should probably get into
let's
the news.
yeah, what's going on with the news? There's a lot of nerd news out there, and
Yeah.
we're here to discuss it.
So the first thing I figured that we would talk about is the thing that we maybe know the least about, but it's something that you brought to my attention, and that is that Tim Cook will be stepping down as CEO.
Yes. And do you want to tell them exactly how I pitched this segment?
You said, I don't know much about this, but I want to talk shit about Apple. That was
Yes, there it is. Perfect.
right.
I feel that
I,
is.
God dang, I remember, and we don't have to get into the politics of this, just how different the times are. 15 years ago, when Tim Cook took over, the biggest controversy at the time was the fact that they started releasing Apple products with the apple being a rainbow. Do you remember that?
No.
Because Steve Jobs, that was his name, right?
Yeah.
Steve
Yeah.
Jobs was like a purist when it comes to like the logo and stuff. And he was like, no matter what we do, we will not change the logo. The logo looks like this, no matter what phone. It's this style, it's this look. This is our brand. And then Tim Cook gets in, and it was like within the year, they were like, get it in blue and red and rainbow. And everybody was like losing their mind, saying how disrespectful it was and spitting on his grave. And it's like 15 years
Well,
ago.
it's
That
organic.
was
You would have liked it.
that was the big thing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
we're
now,
just
so
making
here's
the
the thing: is
world.
like,
Well, one of them dies of cancer because he just wants fruit smoothies. Respect.
yeah, I mean, that's a that that is the danger of having no one in your life to challenge you. That's why all my friends are mean to me, and I don't think they actually like me.
It's insane that you can be sitting there like cancer riddled, all the money in the world, and you're just sitting there with like an apple or like a fruit smoothie. And I'm gonna get better in no time. It's like God dang.
Is this because I haven't been washing my feet? Like, no, it's because you have cancer.
Cancer. Yeah. It's still so wild to me because if at the time they made it seem like there was nothing that could be done, like
Yeah.
it was like super it was a miracle that every day that he had was like a miracle. And then
Yeah.
it was like years later, and I'm not a doctor, I could be completely talking out of my ass right now. Apparently they caught it soon enough where he did have a chance like initially,
Yeah.
and then he was like, no, fruit smoothies. And then it was like a month later, it was like, well, now it's too bad.
Yeah.
But
Here's the thing, Steve Jobs. You could get chemotherapy and still drink fruit smoothies. You
that's
can
true.
do both.
That's so true. Ugh, man. But
Hey, hey, thanks, Robot. Robot is in Kroger with headphones. That's not. I wear headphones all the time to go grocery shop because I
yeah.
do not want to talk to anybody and I don't want to hear people exist. I
Oh
already
no.
don't want to be at the grocery store. I gotta get the big fucking ones on too. That way, all those men don't hit on me.
I just realized that my OBS doesn't have the Twitch chat anywhere. So when my computer updated, it got rid of my
Oh.
Twitch chat plugin. So good catch. I would have never caught that. You'll just have
Yeah,
to relay what Robot says.
I got you. But yeah, I mean, it's good for the stream too. It lets you know you know what they're saying.
Yeah.
But so the older I just kind of like, so I've never been a big Apple guy, right? I have an
I've
iPad. I
always
bought
hated it.
that. It I don't like, there's some stuff that I don't like they cooked up the like different chat bubbles to shame
Oh,
people for not having.
Tim Cook cooked it. Oh, you see what you did there? You cheeky bastard. For me, it was the rainbow apple. That's for.
That's it. 15 just stuck. You just respected his legacy. It was always supposed to be white. Oh, I've disappeared, Tyler.
No, that was me accidentally hitting my my mouse. There you go. You're back.
But no, all right. But the thing is, like, Tim Cook, I don't like, if he's the one that was like, let's get rid of like USB C or USB slots and then USB C slots and then it doesn't have a headphone jack and then it's
Yeah.
like, get out of here. Like, it's not sleek. It's not the future. You're being an asshole because you're selling adapters. Like,
Well, Apple is for image. That was always my thing. It was like, is a normal pair of
like
sunglasses
status.
okay? Yeah. It's like you can have a normal, just decent pair of sunglasses, or you can have, what are they called? Oakleys?
Oakley's, yeah.
Isn't that like the Super or Prada or whatever the hell? Just
Yeah.
insert expensive brand that is expensive for the sake of being expensive.
By the way, side note, most of those frames are all made by one company, and they upcharge a bajillion %.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it one bit. One bit. Um, okay. I'm just gonna put this statement out there. People can feel however they want about it. I think people grossly overestimate what the fuck a CEO does. Like, they are kind of a punching. I am not trying to get sympathy for them. I want to make that as clear as humanly fucking possible. I am not trying to get sympathy for them in any way, shape, or form. However, there is a big misguided, like, they're the reason everything is shitty and bad decisions happen when publicly traded companies like this have some kind of shadow board that is telling them to be the mouthpiece for it. So I don't know how much he actually did, because everything he, like, even this New York Times article is like, they have not been an innovator for at least 8 years.
Yeah.
It's literally just an image thing that's been carried forward for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the new guy.
Yeah. Young and hip, also in a
Mr.
black t-shirt.
Yeah, Mr. Ternus. Ternus.
Sounds like a nerd. Sounds like a dweeb.
Yep, I didn't make it before we started to the point where they talked about him, because I'm sure he did something to justify why he's the CEO.
Yeah.
But also, the Mr. Cook, he's not leaving. He's joining the board.
Yeah,
so he's not losing any power. Like,
well, the weird thing is he might be getting more power.
Yeah, that's where I mean, like, some of it is misguided and where some of the, like, anger and reasoning goes, because it's like, the people are treating like, oh my gosh, he's not the CEO anymore. I wonder what is going to change.
Yeah,
nothing. Nothing at all.
Here's the thing is, like, Apple keeps removing things from their phones, so it's like less and less. I can't wait for them to remove the screen, and like in that way you're not distracted by these bright lights and it's just a number pad, and we go back, like, we're back to the Nokia brick.
Well, yeah, they've already got apps and stuff that shut your phone down for like certain hours where you can only access your keypad.
Yeah.
So, gosh, it's nuts. I'm a big sucker for VR. I hate that VR, when it comes to innovation right now, is kind of dead in the water because nobody buys it. But I do love VR.
But I mean, like, as a company, I don't really like Apple. It's all overpriced. It's all dumb. But he's stepping down, so I'm sure that's also going to be a good excuse for them to do some other new chicanery that they then can blame on the new CEO if it goes bad. And if it goes well, we got the new guy, and then he's like, I'm super cool.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go more, but it just was lewd for no reason.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's I feel like anything that you say about this is just beating a dead horse at a certain point.
Yeah.
Because unless they actually come out with anything that, like, what, I don't see where this is going to make the iPhone, whatever number they're on, the new revolutionary phone again.
Yeah,
I just don't see that happening.
They used to at least trick people into thinking that, like, they were innovating by releasing, like, we have the best camera or this, that, the other, when, like, it turns out Samsung has, like, better cameras, or like features that was released on a Samsung 2 years earlier are now coming out on an iPhone is a big deal. They're great at marketing. They're great at marketing.
Steve Jobs walks out there and with the first iPhone, he's looking at it, and then you see the big screen and he goes, pornography, and then it sold and it took over the world.
Yes. I lost it. Yeah, I love it when people do a tech demo and they clearly were like just using like VLC player to like play a demonstration of what it's. I love those. They're my favorite. Yes. Oh, speaking of Facebook, I think we missed it. The Mark Zuckerberg's VR world is just canceled. That's like 80 billion or some shit just down the drain.
Nuts. Because wasn't it recently that they were doing some demo and he was like, technology, am I right? It's like, bitch, this is what
it's your
do.
Technology.
Yeah. It's like your kid randomly runs up and just punches you in the nuts, and then the dad's like,
Kids.
"Kids, right?" It's like it's your child. It's like,
Yeah,
ugh,
you did that. Yeah, that's your child.
yeah.
Pretty rough.
Um, but I don't see where this changes anything at all.
No, I don't
Uh,
think it's gonna change anything, but
Congratulations if you're like an Apple stan that thinks this is going to be the greatest thing on the planet, but I don't think it's going to do anything.
I've always had such a weird like Disney adults I get. Like I'm a fan of Dungeon Crawl Carl, D&D. Like I can get
Mm-hmm.
like behind that. It's so weird when
Mm-hmm.
people are like fans of a brand, like a specifically one brand, right?
Okay.
Like because I like audiobooks and I like literature, right? So like that's why I like Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's a good version of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like tabletop RPGs, and D&D is I'm a fan of that because it's an easy way to get people to play D&D with me, right?
Okay.
I've never been like, dude, Apple, Apple.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you've met people. You had to have met people that are like that.
Not necessarily. The type of people that I've met when it comes to Apple are the ones that are just baffled you would use anything else. They're not like
Yeah,
pushing Apple or like, oh my gosh, you have to use this Apple thing. It's, oh yeah, I have like a Lenovo or something. And they're like, you don't have you don't have a, okay. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like I just told them I like pissed in their mouth. They're like, really?
Wow.
Um,
Ew.
huh. Yeah. So you don't use, yeah. Okay. And it's just like, this should not be a shocking thing. It's like,
Yeah, but no, you haven't met people that have like I mean, fashion's another side of it too, where they only wear like Gucci or they only, you know what I mean?
oh
Like it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
I just don't get it.
yeah. Product. Oh, you're saying people that are obsessed with products, not just specifically Apple.
Well, like a brand specific, like some people
Yeah.
love like a brand, right?
You
Because
remember all
like
those fucking losers that put Salt Life on the back of their fucking Jeeps and shit for like 3 years?
no, I still see it. I still see it, and I love seeing it because we're in Indiana,
I
where
know.
there is not an ocean.
I
Like
saw
we are a
one.
freshwater. We are a freshwater state. Like, what are you a
Yeah.
fan of? Like the salted roads in the winter? You fucking nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one Saturday and I was like, you people still exist? Like, I remember you
We're going
couldn't.
to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. There was like one summer where you could, I saw like Salt Life on a Ford Taurus, and I'm like, what are we doing? It's like, what is.
I want my shit to rust. You're
I
like,
don't know.
hey, all right.
Yeah, you said you get Disney adults. I don't.
No, no, no.
Okay.
I meant like, right, so you grew up watching Disney movies and then you
Mhm.
fall in love with it. It's a thing. You know what I mean? Like you like whimsy and stuff like that, and then that's a great way to consume it. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't get necessarily Disney adults. I don't get it. It's not my
Mhm.
thing, but I'm saying there's like people that love a brand. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
was gonna
Like,
say Disney adults are like the modern Black Plague. I think they're gonna be the downfall of
oh,
society.
them. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When it
All
comes to
right.
Disney adults, I discriminate a little bit. I'm not gonna like.
That's fine. That's fine. Let us know in chat if you are a Disney adult and we should fight Tyler. I'll fight. I'm not a Disney adult, but I will fight Tyler.
They're Disney adults. They're not strong.
That's why they have me. I am their emissary.
I like.
If I'm your strength, you're doomed.
I'm fine with most fandoms. Any fandom that people like too much becomes annoying. Disney adult
Oh
just
yeah.
irks me like a special kind of way. It
Oh
feels
man.
like it's personal.
I
It's like,
it's the ones that like go to Disneyland every year that can't afford it and
that
like,
don't
I
have kids.
yeah, don't have kids. Like I had to put on my credit card. I'm like, hey, ooh, God,
Yeah.
that's rough.
What do we? It's like Disney is upping their prices because more like Disney adults go than like families now, and it's like you're not only stupid
You've
and
yeah.
annoying, but you're ruining this experience for the people that it's intended for. That's when it crosses the line. That's when it crosses the line.
It's called evolving, Tyler. Okay, they
It's
realize
devolve.
they can get a higher price point for less people. Okay,
If the most
the
exciting part
new
of your
modern
year,
capitalism.
if oh, all right, we'll table that one for after the show.
Sorry, guys, I'm just poking the bear a little bit.
If the most exciting part of your year is putting on Mickey Mouse ears, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, I've had a pretty good time with a lady with some ears on, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying.
Mickey Mouse ears. You stick it in.
Nope,
She's
I
like,
didn't say that.
it's like, oh boy,
Oh, boy.
you're using your mouse tool. I was like,
Your mouse.
get the fuck out of here.
M-I-C. Your
Gosh.
giant cock.
Yeah, right. Yeah, your goofy ass hits him with a hook.
Dude, I wish I could remember it all, because like, you know, you drive a lot in comedy, and I love rhymes and raps and stuff. I had one that was like, god damn it, I can't remember the fucking things, but it's like, oh, it was a whole son of a bitch.
No.
I'm forgetting the middle line, but it was like, she went
No, you're
goofy
killing
on my Pluto till I went yuck, or till I went yaha hooey. I don't remember. Okay.
You killed it.
Yep. I was hoping Creamboat Willie. Hell yeah, Austin on. Hell yeah.
But for real though, Disney adults, big problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Creamboat
I think
Willie,
the biggest
man.
part that also bothers me is that they're not also Disney adults, but they're also unemployed. I think that's another part that really
Don't think
bothers
that's
me.
all of the Disney adults I've met are doing pretty well in their life, and it might just be because so they can do that, but
yeah.
yeah. But anyways, fuck Apple.
Yeah. Oh, I've moved on to Disney adults. This is gonna be. We got another 2 hours and 15 minutes. I can fill that time easy.
I don't like a conglomerate. Like I don't love that. Like I just saw a list of, it was like the movies coming out. It was Disney. Oh, here it is. 2026 Disney release schedule from till 2026 to 2029. And it first starts with, you know, it's basically today, between now and 2031. Ready or Not 2. Hey, didn't think that was going to be a Disney movie. I didn't think that. Didn't think that horror movie. Ready or Not 2.
No, really?
Yeah, owned by Disney.
Huh.
Devil Wears Prada 2, owned by Disney.
This is a problem.
Mandalorian Grogu. Yeah, fight me. I said Grogu. Owned by Disney. Toy Story 5, obviously. Moana, yeah. Well, hang on. Toy Story, not used to be Disney, but it's Disney now. Moana is. No. And then Super Troopers 3, owned by the mouse himself.
That's nuts. Also, Toy Story was always Disney.
I thought Pixar was separated.
Pixar has always been a sub-studio of Disney. I'm fair. I would put quite a bit of money on that.
And then, oh my god, I'm looking at the Disney releases, and then because Super Troopers 3, which is surprising,
yeah.
Dog Stars, I think that fits in. Whale Fall is a book I read that is one of the most bleak, gloomiest, claustrophobic books I've ever read. It's great. It's terrible. It's about a guy who's a scuba diver who has like a really bad problem with his dad.
Okay.
Like, and his dad dies. His dad had, I think, he had cancer, so he commits suicide by jumping in the water and just, you know, drowning. And so he's like, I'm gonna go find my dad's body. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find my dad's body. That'll make things better. It'll prove to him I'm a good diver. It'll prove to this town that I didn't kill my dad.
Okay.
Like, you know, emotionally, you know what I mean? Like, make him drink because he left the town. Then he gets eaten by a whale. And the whole movie, he's not like Disney in a whale where there's like he's whistling, twirling a cane. He is like being actively compressed and has to fight his way through this whale. And it's graphic. Like
so it's like Pinocchio.
But no, Pinocchio. Yes. Pinocchio he lit a fire under there. He had a cookout. He met his Geppetto. Like, no, he's just being crushed and eaten by a whale.
I also like Disney, how you said his Geppetto. Like there were multiple there. Like he is like out of the ocean of Geppettos.
I mean, Geppettos in a whale, probably not that many. Geppettos in Pinocchio land, probably more than one.
Geppetto, is that Italian?
Yeah. But I said a weird thing about Italians like 2 streams ago, so I really didn't want it to become a thing.
I'll talk shit. I got nothing to lose.
You'll you'll tag in. All right.
What did you say about Italians?
I think I said they had a lot of kids or something. It was like one of those things I was like,
like
if someone wanted to be like that's problematic, they could make a pretty easy case.
that's
But yeah. By the way, and that's just this year that they have like Super Troopers 3, Whale Fall, I don't know what, Wild Horse 9, Hex, and then Avengers. And then Avengers. Like technically only 2 movies under this are under the Disney name. Everything else is under the Disney conglomerate.
Yeah. Damn it. Sorry, I'm yawning. Did you? This is a good air.
No, it's good. I could have kept vamping, but it was good that you got loud and then announced it and then kept going.
Yeah, everybody needed to hear that. Did you hear about all the bullshit with Doomsday?
Oh, they're like something with a trailer.
So the new trailer came out.
Yes, I did hear about this. They're gonna re-release. This made me pretty pissed off when I heard about this. They're gonna re-release the end game, but they're gonna add scenes like, hey,
to connect it to Doomsday, specifically to get you to see 2 extra scenes to make Doomsday make more sense.
Yeah. Then what did you do in the last 6 years with all these shows you've been pumping out?
Yeah, 100%.
And you're gonna charge people to watch a movie so you can make a movie that you're gonna charge them to watch make a bit more sense.
Yep.
Yar, matey. Guess what I'm doing?
And the new trailer for Doomsday is overwhelmingly just nods to the X-Men because that's their nostalgia bait this time. That's their member berries. Is one last go with the Fox X-Men, and Chris Evans is back apparently now too.
Also, yes. So nothing matters.
Matters.
I'm gonna wait till it comes out on a way I can watch it at home.
I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. I don't even care at this point. Like Captain America's my favorite. I get it, but man, I just don't care. They've exhausted every ounce of shit that I've ever given about Marvel. It's Austin has got a pretty good line here. He goes, "Movies have paid DLC now." Yeah.
Shake my head. Yeah, that's all it is. And like the more we let people get away with this, the more they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe it.
Yeah,
absolutely wild.
To me, it just screams desperation to try and get people to still give a shit about this. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, the X-Men, remember Endgame, the last good movie we made 6 years ago? You better go watch it again. It's just exhausting. It's so stupid.
Yeah, and it just shows that, and like, cause like they didn't do. It doesn't feel like they did any building between now and then, because it's gonna pick up right at the end of Endgame. Hey, why did we watch all the other stuff? Is that
what they said? I missed that part.
Yeah, they said it's gonna pick basically right after Endgame.
That's so stupid.
I hate to say it, but I think the MCU should have just had a hard reset, like basically no one gets cast again that was in the previous one after Endgame, like, because they had time travel. Like, you can't really do much once you have time travel, right? You know what I mean? Like,
I think it should have ended at Endgame. Done.
Wait, with the snap?
Yep.
And then you just
no, Endgame was the one where they all came back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yep. Although I will say this, Infinity War, significantly better than Endgame.
Yes.
Significantly better in every way. Endgame was convoluted. It wrapped things up. Hoorah, whatever. The Captain America scene with Mjolnir, incredible. Loved it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't really care. Infinity War was so much better.
That was a moment that I'm so glad I went opening night. I was in a packed theater when Captain America, has Mjolnir. That the theater erupts and she has you're not going to get any of that with this new Avengers Doomsday. You didn't build anything up. We don't feel connected to any of the characters. We feel confused by the fact, like, how is Robert Downey Jr. Doomsday? Is it an alternate Tony Stark from a Kang? Like, because Kang existed from a different universe, like,
for a hot minute before he hit that woman. I guess.
Yeah. Which I'm so mad. for like social justice, yes. Also, I liked him as an actor, but he's dead. He's gone now. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's just they're all evil and bad. Like, but I just hope.
I've always said this. If you want to hit a woman, just date a girl that's into it.
Yeah, and clip. Um,
that one, that one's not even bad.
that one can be edited pretty well. Like,
if you want to hit a girl, do it. Like, hey, come on.
Right.
Wait, we're in the manosphere now?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Tyler. Louis Theroux's calling me. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna talk to me about.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Did I miss?
Oh, he did the man. No, yep, you missed the joke. He did the manosphere. You did the manosphere.
I've went down some pretty deep rabbit holes with some of the manosphere people because it just fascinates me how you get there. Almost all of them. Huh?
Did you not see there was a big Netflix thing? Louis Theroux goes into the manosphere.
No, I don't have Netflix.
Oh, he does like.
Was it on Crunchyroll?
Was it on? I forgot. Sorry, bud.
Yes, I didn't see it.
Sorry, I just saw since Ostaton's comment. They call me Rock because Moana have sex.
Oh yeah, they're doing a live action Moana apparently.
Yeah, they're doing a live action Moana. They gave Dwayne Johnson a wig,
a terrible wig. That's the problem. It's a bad wig.
I don't know. It's such a like. Why are we getting a live action? That movie came out already. It came out 8 months ago.
Right. All live actions, by the way, is a movie that came out already. I just want to put that out there. But what were you saying about this manosphere thing? Because that is a world that fascinates me. It fascinates me so much.
So Louis Theroux is a journalist who's notorious for getting to interview like very like kind of like there's one Louis and the Nazis.
How do you spell his name?
Yeah. Louis, Louis.
Okay, cool.
And then the Roux, Routherous.
Okay. This is not the guy that I thought it was, but okay.
Yeah, he's got like he's a very good journalist. He lets people hang themselves on their own petards, essentially.
Is this the dude that interviewed the Looksmaxer guy?
I believe Cavicular was in one of them.
Okay.
Which is kind of like his weird like rise and fall. I keep getting fed Cavicular news and I don't care.
That's the Looksmaxer guy, right?
Yeah, it's the guy that his bone smashes his cheekbones, by the way. It's not his jawline. It's his cheekbones.
Mm-hmm. It is I mean they're targeted ads.
Hey, I got good hammers. I don't have
okay, but as you were saying.
So essentially like Louis Theroux basically came in and was just using like decency and logic and just asking very simple questions, and these Looksmaxer guys, they're like, oh, I'm gonna get a documentary, so they're putting on all the machismo, and he'll just be like, well, are you just not happy with how you look? It's just stuff like that
which wrecks them, just destroys them, because that is what it is.
Dude, Cavicular has been on a tear of just getting on shows and then just being beaten by general questions about the things he's promoting. Like he walked out of a Australian 60 Minutes, which this I really enjoyed because he's like Looksmaxing. He's talking about how he does like, all these, like he does like all these supplements and like steroids so he can like get the looks, the max, the fastest. And then there's mewing and we'll leave gooning out of this. But then the Australian interviewer, look up, if you could pull it up real quick, look up Cavicular 60 Minutes interview, because
how do you spell that?
Cavicular.
Clavicular?
Clavicular.
Oh, like clavicle. Okay.
I guess, yeah. But then do 60 Minutes.
I'm looking at it on a tiny screen. It's messing me up.
Yeah.
You said
Push
60
down on the
Minutes
key.
or Australia?
60 minutes. It's an Australian 60 minutes. Because the 60 minutes guy interviewing him, just generally handsome, just a
Okay.
suave, handsome man, which
Nice.
is the funniest thing in the world to me. And he walked out because the guy was like, "Are you an incel?" He was like, "No, I'm not an incel." I
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, so you like, look, just a generally handsome,
Yeah.
just a normal handsome man." And which is it's the greatest irony
Oh, I just
because
realized this is
like,
the full video.
yeah, I was like, we got time to kill.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a generally handsome, kind Australian man being
Yeah.
like, and you think this is good. And he's like, and then I think people think he's undiagnosed autistic, but he's
Mhm.
like, yeah, because if you look good, people are nicer to you, and it gives you a leg up. So why would I not?
Now, here's the thing.
Uh,
If you cut the statement off right there, I could maybe say that's probably true.
well, it's always like, I mean, it's not wrong. I
Right.
used to have hair, and people were nicer to me,
Mhm.
and
Well, you also are less of an asshole. I guess.
have I become a curmudgeon? Maybe I've just been honest with my feelings to you,
It's
Tyler.
a it's a
Maybe you
direct
should reflect. You
it's
should
just
you should reflect on that.
less hair equals more anger. Is
Ugh. But no, but he'd be like, so Clavicular would be like, oh yeah, if
mm,
you're more attractive, people are nicer to you, it's easier to get promotions. Like, do you think you would have gotten this job as a journalism job if you were like fat and unattractive? And then the Australian guy's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I would have. Oh yeah. It's
uh,
like, really? You think you would have? It's like, yeah.
it's a yar.
It's yeah, yar,
Yar.
yar,
Yar.
yar. Oh yeah.
Nar.
No, it's oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would. Uh, and then he's like, but it'd be harder. He goes, it's journalism. Like it's one of those.
Yeah.
But he got mad because people think he's an incel
I mean, he
because
acts
he
like
acts
it.
like an incel. Uh,
The
there's
crazy
these
thing to
videos.
me is that incel is like a voluntary thing now.
Yes. So here's the thing that he's not. He's technically not an incel because I've seen him. It's one of those things where it's like almost a complete overlapping circle of like looks maxer and incel. That's
Mhm.
almost a complete circle. The only little bleeding outside difference is he wants to get laid and wants to get women, but his personality is so bad
Yeah.
that despite he's hot and tall and like all the like women don't like him. They don't want
Mm-mm.
to talk to him. They
Yep.
can tell he's a creep and a weirdo.
Yep.
Like there's a video of him it was live streaming, I guess, whatever. He's sitting at a club and a girl walks by. He's like, "Hey, can I just?" And she went, and just like whoop, just like, and then he turns to the camera and he goes, "Listen, I'm 0.000001 on the what is some sort of ranking thing, and I
Mhm.
can't even get." And then he used other lingo, which is just incel lingo.
Yep.
And he's like, "Of these, like I don't know, random lady." Random RSL. I don't know that's what it actually is, but like be like random street lady. You know what I mean? Or
Okay.
they won't even talk to me. Won't even talk to me, dude. It's crazy. Women out here are nuts. Like, hey, brother.
Yeah, I just it's such a wild thing to me. The one that I went on a rabbit hole, like
Hey,
learning.
sorry. Just on this last little point. You know how
Mhm.
many chubby dudes that are kind of funny that I see get just so much ass? Like it's so many. It's so many. Jack Black has kids. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Kyle Gass fucks. You're married somehow.
That's true. It is true. Happily.
And I'm happily divorced. Cheers, brother. But what were you saying? Sorry, I wanted to get the last the caboose on my train thought out of there.
I also like how I'm saying all this without my wedding ring on, because I'm so afraid to lose it when I do the dishes. Yeah, that's right. I'm a man that does the dishes. Fucking ally.
Oh, so here's the thing, dude. A manosphere dude would be like, "Oh, you're married and you're doing the dishes and you're afraid to lose your ring." That's some real beta cuck shit, bro.
I know. So it's sitting in there on the kitchen table.
It's sitting on my cuck chair. That way, I will not lose it.
The guy, fucking my wife's wearing it. Just like, God. But so the
Hey, they
manosphere.
it's a wedding cock ring for my bull. No one said a wedding ring had to be for fingers.
Right. The Yeah, right. You tickle yourself with that one.
Yeah, I did, because I'm now imagining a series of wedding cuck rings, like a commercial, like come on down to Reese Nichols Diamonds.
Your honeymoon's gonna be special, not for you.
Uh,
It's like,
Comes with complimentary lotion and tear soaking blanket, or tear soaking napkin. Kerchief.
So the manosphere guy that I've went down the rabbit hole, like learning about is a weird way to put it, but it's like watching a car crash, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've heard of it. I think his name's Andrew Wilson, but he's his claim to fame is going on those podcasts that invite like 8 OnlyFans ladies to just absolutely try and destroy them, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But his whole thing is that it's like the traditional woman thing. Like that's his whole angle, is like you got to be an upper man or whatever, a high value man to get like the perfect virgin woman type bullshit to like
usually the
bury your
videos.
children.
Yeah, usually the videos where I watch like 8 women get destroyed, very different.
Very, very different. Yeah. Same amount of men involved. But just like,
Well, yeah, one guy. The word lucky's in a lot of my searches, and
so that's his whole thing, and it's without fail. It's these guys finding out what makes them money, and no matter what they were 2 years before that, going just hard into the category, right? One of the ladies on one of these podcasts was like, well, you're talking about a high value woman. What is that? And he goes, virgin, no previous kids, the whole gambit of just the typical bullshit.
Whoa,
right?
hang on. If you are a virgin but you have kids, that's Mother Mary of Magdalene. That is,
or adoption. That's also a thing.
Oh,
It's like... This is why the adoption system doesn't work. You didn't even think about it.
Not at all. The Catholic Church has way better advertising. Their marketing is on point.
He lists all the stereotypical bullshit, right? And the lady did some research and goes, you're married, right? And he goes, happily, love my wife and I, all these like beautiful things. And she goes, and her name's this? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, so you're raising 2 other men's children right now? And you could just see him, just the switch to just pure unfiltered anger of like, oh, you're attacking my wife. It's like, yeah, you just said all those things about your wife without saying your wife.
Yes. Yeah.
You
and then, but the funniest
son of a bitch.
The funniest part of that story to me is that because he just flips by going, yeah, well, you lick sniz. First of all, haven't heard that since 2004. That was crazy. That was a wild phrase. Also, yeah, she was a proud lesbian. She was like, yeah, I do consensually and very well. Like, how's your wife feel about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was such a wild thing.
But like
in that moment just revealed so much about that dude, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. That's all of those people. Another one was I don't remember his last name. It was in the same little mini documentary that I watched about all these guys, Andrew Tate and all them.
Yeah.
He's got a podcast, Something Fit, like I don't know.
Oh, is it Fresh and Fit?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I think
he's on the Manosphere documentary.
Oh, okay. Maybe the 2 of them, biggest pieces of shits I've ever fucking seen. Seeing them makes me viscerally angry. Like when you call out Andrew Wilson's wife. Like, it's like... but the stuff that he says, it's just guttural. Like when he says it, my whole body just shifts into just angry because it's so fucking stupid. And it's so misguided wrong.
And but the thing is, like, they don't care if they're doing good. They don't
Mm-mm.
we care as people, like, about other people. They don't care.
Sometimes
They just wanna make
it depends on the
well,
people. Like, it'll be a cold day in hell before I say that about Disney adults. You know what I'm
Disney
saying?
adults, alright, you son of a bitch.
I brought
You
it
son of a
back.
bitch. There was yeah, you can if you play it back, you can see there's definitely a moment where I'm like, "Yep, I'm gonna let Tyler keep going to see if he fixes this." Uh,
Uh,
but, oh, yeah, but no, they don't care about, being correct in information, they don't care about
mm-mm.
doing bad in the world, all they care about is, like, views and clicks and money,
Yeah.
and it's just because they're so, like, broken as people, and like, again, like, could you could you imagine if you were talking if you me and three of other like just close-ish like just actual good friends, you know what I mean, you me and three other people are sitting around dinner, and
Uh-huh.
you go, hey, I think I got this idea for a podcast. I'm gonna
Hmm.
be mean to women to get
Okay.
children to watch, that way I can get money. We would beat the shit out of you. Like we would.
I think I could get one of you. I think it was like, and I know who. I'm not going to say their name.
It's yeah, well,
You thought of them. You know who it is.
yeah, probably. Uh, but no, that's what I'm saying is like these they don't have anyone that's actually around them, and they don't have enough like real world experience the way like so it's just nothing in their head. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like just it's just nothing.
Yeah. It's so baffling to me because when I was doing stand up, when I had that ability, I tried to make the joke where I watch these people to try and understand how they got there because it just
Mhm.
fundamentally goes against who I am as a human.
Yeah.
Do you remember the setup to like my bit?
Oh, dude. No, I love this bit. I wish I could steal it from you.
Yeah.
It's great.
But it's like you watch the
I mean,
Tates.
you're not using it.
That's true. Like you look at the Tates or whatever, like you can of the world, and you're like, men should try and be better men, and you're like, yeah. And he's like, and you should like get up and you should like hustle and you should just do the best you can every day and make sure that you're as productive as you can be. And you're like, yeah. And then it's like, and
All right,
women
yeah.
are not human. And you're like, fuck.
Whoa.
It's like, hang on. I don't know how that relates to point 1 or 2 at all.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Like, but it's
What's that's like
because
you should eat healthy. You're like, yeah, I should. You should take care of your family and your responsibilities. Like, yeah, they are my responsibilities. I should take
Mhm.
care of them. Also, it's the women's fault that you're sad. You're like, hey.
Yeah. And it's just like, and the thing that's so frustrating is the people that like watch them, or like if you know somebody who's like sympathetic to it, they're like, well, yeah, I mean, nobody has like perfect opinions, but these 2 things that he said are good. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
that's
okay, that's just, first off, that's stupid. Those are the people that are like, Hitler fixed the economy. It's like, shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, technically, but also shut. Yeah, well, it's because they know they can't say the thing first. Like they
yeah.
just they know they need the other two.
I mean, it is
Uh,
literally, you can read books on like cults and psychological like manipulation, and that is the steps. Like
yeah,
if you can get people most of the way there, it doesn't matter what the rest is because you've already sold them on the good part.
yeah.
And it's infuriating because it's so blatantly obvious if you have more than one brain cell.
Well, I wouldn't even say it like
Or
I
sad.
don't want to.
It's sad,
Yeah,
guys. It's
it
I'm
it's
being harsh right now, but it's sad people.
it. I've talked about this before,
Mhm.
where there was a period of my life that I was like, nothing was going right. You know, I was poor, I was broke. You know, I moved to a city and I didn't. You know, I dated a girl and we broke up, so I was like feeling like you know alone, and I was like, you know, this is oh, it's the world's fault. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Mm.
I can see how like going in the wrong forum at the wrong time can like make you oh yeah you're right blah, 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 blah. But like I stopped for a minute and was like women didn't do that. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm and then I did the opposite. Where I was like I'm skinny fat, I'm pale, I'm weird. I'm gonna work on myself for a little while. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to the gym and get a hobby. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Gosh, I mean, you know me. I don't even listen to emo music because I'm like, fucking shut up. It's like,
I love me some emo music.
yeah.
Well, I do have one question for you, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Am I more than you bargained for? Yeah.
I here's the thing.
Trying to tell you anything
I can
you want to hear.
I can listen to Fall Out
Because
Boy
that's just who I am this week.
and think, okay, he's got a good voice. I have no problem admitting that. It's just when I start listening to the words, I was like, what are we? I remember being in high school and thinking, what are you so sad about? like I remember listening to Seether because that's like the closest I got to like the emo style or like the sadder reason to be sad kind of music. And
Yeah.
I can't remember which Seether song it is, but he's talking about like drinking. Like man, it's been so long since I've listened to it. I genuinely cannot think of the song right now. Can you think of it? It's like one of their top 3. It's got to be.
I know was it Broken? Fine Again?
I think
Fake
so.
It. Remedy.
One of it might have been
Or
Remedy.
just Weapons.
Might have been Remedy.
Remedy, I believe, is their like, big.
But it was talking about like finding yourself at the bottom of another bottle, and I remember listening to it, and I just went,
Yeah.
I'm 16. Like I was like, I can't relate to this. Like,
you also do have a pretty literal mindset of like when it comes to your, like, you see yourself very solidly, if that makes sense.
It's mostly mushy, but I'm working on it.
Yeah. But like it's like a lot of people resonate with the idea of the thing,
It's
or they're
romanticizing
like,
it.
yeah, something like that. Like, yeah.
I
Or
mean,
they do relate to it, but it's in a way that is
yeah. Well, what do they say?
esoteric than
Misery loves company.
yeah.
So I don't know. I get it, but what are you gonna do? You gonna grow up, or are you gonna become a Disney adult? Where are we going with this? I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm not giving it up.
I'm coming around. I'm gonna heighten it. Get him.
Pick something cooler.
It has Deadpool in it now. What's cooler than that?
A lot. This is quite a bit.
Fair enough. Didn't think of it like that.
I almost said Magic the Gathering, and I was like, well, Magic the Gathering people kind of stink, but Disney adults stink.
They smell like magic and sunscreen.
I'm a big fan of Meat Canyon. You should watch his Disney adult animation. God dang, it's so funny.
I think I have. No, I've seen some of this stuff. I'm trying to think what I've seen. I'm sending you a clip for you to watch in your personal time after this. It's,
okay.
It's my butthole. No, it was just we were talking about the like emo music, and it just reminded me of this clip that Aaron sent me, and it made me laugh so goddamn hard because it's from another podcast, and they're the silliest boys, and okay. Yeah, it's about pop emo. But anyways, before we get too far, like pop punk, pop emo.
Yeah.
Before we get too far off the clavicular manosphere stuff, I heard a conspiracy theory today that made me go, "Oh, damn!"
I like conspiracies.
That the government is pushing like the red pill culture because it gets men. Like you got to work out, you got to get fitness. You're like, okay, women are the problem. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about that. Isolate yourself. But the reason, and they're pushing all that way, you're in good shape. You don't like women. You don't want to get laid. You don't like women. And then you're lonely. So that way you're the perfect person to get recruited. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I heard that conspiracy theory as well, but from my understanding, most of the Manosphere listeners are fat people that make excuses that they would be that way if they could.
Well, either way, if we have a draft, could you imagine if we have a draft in America, like through just random numbers?
I'm not talking about this because I know what I'm going to do if I get drafted and I can't
Oh,
say it out loud.
well, it's premeditated at that part. But I'm just saying, how many
Right.
big fellas, how
Yeah.
many
What I'm
Navy
going to
SEAls?
do is I'm going to go to my nearest recruiting office and be on the first plane to whatever sandy place they're sending me to. That's what
To
I
fight
was
for America and her beautiful freedoms.
yeah, clip. Um,
No,
yeah.
actually, please clip that one. Throw that
Oh,
out. That way, if they're
mhm.
like, "Oh, he's like," no, actually, hang on.
Yep.
That
Yep.
one's a little.
Hmm.
Oh, that was a squirrely one. That one got away from him a little bit.
Yeah. With the administration that's in office right now, I might suddenly change my sexuality. That's what I guess.
Hey, we can't get married, Tyler. You're already married.
Mormon? Gosh, if you want to throw a Mormon off, go like, oh yeah, I'm already polyamorous. And they're like, oh wow, so you're already kind of in. And then you bring a dude in, and they'll be like, what the fuck? It's like,
but oh
okay.
god.
Anything else we want to talk about with the manosphere?
No, I'm mad we have to talk about it so much, anyways.
Gosh, it is goofy at the end of the day because I don't know how deep we want to go on this shit, but it's all falling apart. It's a fad that happened on the back end of one presidency that's dying out in the front end of another presidency because they got what they wanted. And fun fact, it never fucking works out. So
yeah, it's like a dog chasing a car. Like, yeah, you caught it. Now what? Like, well, we didn't have a plan for this.
Gosh.
We just wanted to get the car.
Well, there was another. Hang on, I got to beat around the bush on this, and I apologize because I know it's annoying, but it's the platforms. It's not us. Not to. That's a manosphere thing that they can't talk about this because they'll demonetize a video. But there was a person that was getting interviewed like crazy. That's first name maybe Nick. I will not say the last name, but I think you know who I'm talking about.
I believe I do.
Yep. Who was in the news for like 2 months straight, going on every interview, going on Tucker Carlson, Piers Morgan.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Everyone was acting like it was the end of the world and that ideology had like taken hold and is now the mainstream, just to disappear again as soon as they made all that motherfucking money. It's all fake. It's all fake and nothing is real. We're not on the moon right now.
Hang on. Actually, I do need I think they did a trip. I think they came back. So I don't think they are on the moon.
I know. That's what I said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, your tone made it sound very suspicious.
Yeah. Did you see the people that were trying to disprove that we were up there?
Yeah, because one was like, how come only the ladies having trouble walking after the... Hey, this feels like misogyny and a lack of science. This feels crazy.
That's the best combo. That's like a left hook with an uppercut.
Yeah. How come only she did? Yeah, maybe she didn't do her fucking exercises, or maybe she's tired, or maybe she wants a hug. She's been in space. How about you go?
Yeah.
How about you go eat some more fucking Funyuns and Mountain Dew? Go fuck yourself.
She's no Katy Perry, I'll tell that.
That's true. She didn't kiss the ground or molest Ruby Rose or whoever the fuck.
Gosh, so I saw a video on Conspiracy. I guess it had been Facebook. Where somebody took the picture that they took of the Earth from up there, one of the many, and they were like, if this is really a picture of Earth, then aren't there supposed to be like 1,500 satellites? Where are all them? Where are all the satellites at? Did you see that one?
I didn't watch it all because I was like, I don't like entertaining idiots. So I was like,
okay. I watch them because they make me laugh.
I was like, my dumb buddy Tyler will surely explain this to me later.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy to explain with like we edit and know videos and screens. There are pixels. A picture is pixels by pixels. With the distance from Earth that they took that picture, a satellite would have to take up 0.003 of a pixel. So of course you're not going to see it.
I mean, that sounds like good math if you're trying to really prove a point. You know what I mean?
Oh, because they were like, even from this picture, because of like ways that you can measure certain things with distances that have been verified, they were like,
Mhm.
even if this was a fake picture, they took the time to make sure the dimensions of everything were correct.
Exactly. That's how good they are.
But it's so funny. So I love conspiracy theories. That's not coming from a hater. That is as somebody who quite enjoys them. Are you ready to get back
Yeah.
into nerd news?
I think we've been around it a little bit the whole time. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's keep rolling.
Let's pop into From Software.
Oh, that's a
Uh,
great topic. That's I don't know much information, but I know it's a lot of things are cooking.
yeah. So you brought up the Elden Ring movie. I didn't
Mhm.
realize that they actually have their full cast now.
Oh, I think that's today. I think that came out today.
Yep. Yep. So that's pretty cool. Have you looked up any of the people?
I think Nick Offerman's the only name that I saw that I was like, "Hey, he's in it." That's
Yep.
crazy.
I was gonna
He's gonna
say
be
the
the
same
guy that
thing.
cuts down the Erd tree and makes a nice table out of it.
I was trying to figure out who Nick Offerman would be out
Yeah.
of, and I think it would have to be a smaller, but like a small but mighty role.
I
And
hope he's the weirdest man.
I was gonna say maybe Godric, because
Yeah.
it's all gonna be so CGI'd and so like you're not even you're just gonna hear the
What?
voice.
They're not gonna graft a lion with 6 arms on the back of Nick Offerman?
Right. But
I
also
feel betrayed. Next you're gonna
maybe
tell me next you're gonna tell me that Who Framed Roger Rabbit, none like all like the rabbit and the hot lady weren't real.
yeah, right. Um I don't the thing that I'm having a hard time visualizing in my mind's eye is how are they going to do this movie? Like Elden Ring is such a long, complicated like web of stories that don't make sense unless you're reading item descriptions. It's nonsense. Coming
Yeah.
is coming from a huge fan. It's like
Do you think they're like, "Guys, no one understood the plot. Let's get Nick Offerman." Let's
yeah. But like, are we gonna see the frenzied flame ending? Are we gonna see like the basic one that you get for just running through the game? Are you gonna get what people consider like the true ending? Like, there's 6
which he
endings to that game.
what
Which
is
one are you picking?
how do you consider like you just you listed this ending, the ending if you play the game, which a lot of people just played the game. There's no
It's
shame
true.
in that. Some of it's
Yeah.
power leveled and just got through.
Mhm.
And then you said, and then what people consider the true ending. Hey, what about the one that everyone saw? Is that is that this?
But that's not I don't because none of them are canon on purpose. Like the
Yeah,
From
yes, I hear what you're saying.
even if they tried to do like a Dark Souls movie, they made
Mhm.
it to where every game is not necessarily dependent on an ending because so much time has passed, or the way that time works and loops back on itself creates this like circular like motion of like destiny kind of thing. So what are they going to do to portray that in a movie? It feels impossible.
I think they're just gonna pick an ending.
Which that I don't know. There's no
Which
way people are going to be happy with this. Like, there's no
no,
way.
I it's also because you've seen so many things get adapted,
Mhm.
and we're always like, why would they go with that? It's because the people aren't a fan of the thing, and they're not trying to make a one for one. It's like an homage while
Yep.
also not knowing anything about it. You know what I mean? Like it's such a weird, like terrible mix of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Shockingly, one of the best live action adaptations is One Piece.
Yeah, and
Like,
they're being goofy, and they're keeping it 1-to-1 more or less. Well,
it,
quicker.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they've definitely changed some things. I have not seen all of season 2 yet. Macy and I are getting a 1 month subscription to Netflix to specifically
Mm,
watch it. But there's a character in One Piece that's not introduced until Dressrosa, which is very far post time skip, very very far.
okay.
It is One Piece Spain is what it is, and he's a character that I love. It's Bartolomeo. His ability is essentially creating like invisible barriers, right?
Okay.
His whole gimmick is that he is a super fan like huge adores Luffy, the main character.
Oh, okay.
And One Piece is so long that when they introduce a character, if they have to justify something, they'll show you an old scene and just put him in it. Right?
He's been here the whole time, just eating a sandwich. Wait, what?
I mean, kind of, because Bartolomeo's thing was like, Luffy, I've always been such a fan of you ever since they failed to execute you on whatever island it was. I can't remember. I'm not a fucking One Piece historian.
And then do they literally just like show a clip of it and then they like pan slightly to the right of what was shown and then they're there?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I like that a lot. That's very funny.
It's very funny. It's very funny. Or they'll show like a big shot of the big crowd and then they'll just put somebody with green hair and they're like, see, Bartolomeo was there. It's like
the whole time.
But in season 2, because they have the source material and know that he was there, they actually put him in like a good way. Like they didn't shove him in to just do it as like a gag. They actually gave him like a role that kind of like made sense. It changed the source material, but I think they did it well, even though it's not what happened. And they've introduced a character that technically I don't think would be in the show until season fucking like 6.
Which Netflix doesn't do.
No.
Which I like that. I like the way you describe that. I like how they're doing that, where they're like, it's technically not 1-to-1, but it is. It is.
Yeah.
You get there.
In my opinion, they took something that was like established and made it a little better. Like, because he's a good character. They gave him a reason to be there. Like it added to what could have actually been in One Piece. But yeah, I have such a hard time picturing this Elden Ring movie going well.
Ostadon says Marion Ford? Marini Ford? I'm not sure.
Marine Ford.
Who's that?
One Piece. It might be the island where Luffy gets executed. Or is that?
Oh, okay.
I thought Marine Fort was where they tried to save Ace. Let me look this up because this is going to bother me real quick. Marine Ford.
Oh, nope, you got it already. Good.
Yep. Marine Ford is where they fought the Whitebeard. Okay, cool. Yes, so it was before Marine Ford. I think it was like the second arc or something like that.
I heard you breathe deeper once you knew the information.
Yeah. Okay, I got it out.
A sphincter relaxed in your body to allow you to get back to normal. I want you to know that.
Mm-hmm. Ostadon, we're talking like episode 150. Marine Ford was episode 491 before the time skip. It's like it's so crazy. Episode 491 is where they do a time skip 2 years later, and we're on episode like 1184. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But now, on the other side of the coin with Elden Ring, where I don't think this one will work, what I think will work is the Bloodborne adaptation. The Bloodborne adaptation is going to be animated. I think that's a big win. I think that's a big one.
Good.
I think that's
you can
way
make
better.
The spiders real gross and scary and weird.
Oh yeah. But also Bloodborne is more linear. Like
yes,
Bloodborne has 3 endings.
Doesn't it change? Doesn't change mainly off of how much insanity you've eaten?
Not yes and no, but it's the context around how you gained it.
Okay.
So they're basically the 3 endings of Bloodborne is you make it to the end of Bloodborne. And then Gresham, it's been so long. I think it's Gurnham, the guy in the wheelchair, stands up, which, wow. I guess
First of all, didn't know that. Spoiler.
Oh, that's right. You never beat it.
No. Tyler. The next time we stream, but we don't know what we're doing. You said you could run this in about 3 hours, right?
That's if you're good. Yes. I would say between the two of us, if we get my buddy Austin in, which he would jump on an opportunity to play Bloodborne again.
So it'd
We
be me,
can,
you, and Austin.
yes, yeah, you can have up to 2 buddies with you.
Ooh.
We could capture your screen, and Austin and I can probably get you through Bloodborne in 2 to 3 sessions, depending on how much extra content you want to do.
None. Just the end.
No,
Start
but
to start
but
to end.
the extra content's the best part. That's the Orphan of Kos. And Canehurst Manor, like the best part of the game that's completely optional.
Okay, sure.
We could get you through it like super fast. I honestly might message Austin because we could.
Yeah, that sounds fun. That feels inspired.
Yeah,
Especially
we could
the new
definitely do that.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I got to the part where there was big scary spiders, and then a hunter fought me, and I finally beat the hunter, and then I was like, guess what? I'm never playing this game fucking again.
I'm trying to think of where the spiders are.
I don't know, big. It was a church. It was in a gothic area. If that
okay.
helps.
There's 2 parts with spiders, but you're talking about when they come down from the ceiling. Okay, I know. Yeah. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. You made it decent. Like,
yeah, I played a lot and I didn't beat it, and I got frustrated, and I was like, I got shit to do.
The funny thing about Bloodborne is I think there's 6 bosses you have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. But there's like 25-ish bosses in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Plus we haven't even talked about the like chalice dungeons, which are a whole other thing. But that's a side note. But gosh, I don't want to spoil it now, knowing that you haven't seen it.
Here, I will go to the bathroom.
and
you can give your thoughts.
Would it really?
No,
like
just spoil
ruin?
it.
Okay,
just spoil it. Yeah.
So the 3 endings. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, which people consider the bad ending, is you make it to the end. Gresham, whatever, stands up, gets a scythe out, and then you basically say, do you want to keep living this nightmare, or do you want to go home? And if you choose go home, he executes you, and then you like wake up in like a normal-ish world. You leave the nightmare.
Okay.
The second option is that you want to stay, and then you fight him. And then when you beat him, you take over as like the leader or like the mentor of the hunter's dream.
You get his wheelchair.
You do. And then the doll that you use to like to level up and stuff is literally pushing you around in the wheelchair, and then you're like ushering in the next hunters for the next hunt. The true ending requires you to get 3/3 of an umbilical cord, consume it to gain true insight, so that way you can see the true eldritch god. After you defeat Gresham, the entity that resides, that creates the universe, shows up, and you kill it to make the nightmare end.
Oh, okay. All right. By the way, I like you said 3/3 of an umbilical cord, and my brain went, okay, most of one. No, wait, hang on.
Well, there's 4 that you can find.
It says 3/4.
Well, no, because it's a full umbilical cord when you have 3 of them. it's
so you can have 125%. There's just another umbilical cord that's like, guys, I dropped something. Have you guys seen it?
I know you tried there, but it would be 1 in 133% if 3 make up a whole, not 125%. That would be a 4th.
I don't care. Your math is wrong regardless. I'm not going to start taking your advice on numbers now.
But you can very easily make that into a show or an adaptation, because the endings, one, don't drastically affect the interpretation of the story.
Yeah.
But there's also clearly an ending that is correct.
I could see that.
Like
the Earth Tree, the Elden Ring, much different. Much different.
Yeah, like the Elden Ring or Dark Souls, their whole thing is like the cycle and repetitiveness of like the world, and either snuffing it out or resetting the flame kind of thing. Bloodborne is about these eldritch gods that control this world and you putting an end to it if you get the true ending. It's like
Yeah. Okay. Makes
that.
sense. All right.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of excited to play Bloodborne again. But yeah, are you free to stream Thursday?
Let me look at my calendar. No, I have a show.
Oh, okay, well, bummer. All right, well, let's I guess plan for next week because here's the thing:
The
Austin
30th.
and I,
I'll put it in my calendar.
yeah, I know Austin and I can literally just between the two of us hop on for one evening and then 4 hours be at the end of the game. That way, we don't have to beat all the bosses. We can literally just keep joining you and going.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, sounds good to me because I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna be like, guys, look at me. I died. Hey
Yeah.
guys, if I die, does it like kick us all out, or do I just respawn and you guys come with me? Or
No, it would if the host dies, it spits us back out into our world. And the way that Bloodborne works, the you actually have to consume an item to get help, so you can actually run out of it. It's like so, but we can drop some for you, so that should work.
cool. Nice.
It's super fun. It's great. It's the this is a tough debate. It's either second or no, it's first. It's the best. It's the best Fromsoft game.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're not doing rankings right now, so we don't got to worry about that.
No, we're not. I think this is much better as an adaptation. It has more of a definitive ending or a definitive like option, and it's animated. Two things that I think go way harder.
A clearer route that the folks can do.
Yes. Yep. 100%. 100%. But I am excited. I think this is gonna be pretty great. But
yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, it should be good.
I think so. Yeah.
Especially if they have the animation style of like Castlevania.
Oh gosh, Castlevania. Castlevania was so good. I can't remember what the other one, the sequel series was called with Richter. But Trevor Belmont is one of my favorite characters from the first season with Sypha. Damn, that was such a good ass show. But that agree, disagree? You kind of left me hanging there.
I haven't sorry, I was just like, yeah, I didn't even finish watching the first season. I just
really?
I liked the art. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh man, the final season, the final fight with Death is one of the coolest fucking scenes I've ever seen.
Man, I mean, I just
he pulls off one of the most badass. He pulls off one of the most badass moves. God, you gotta watch.
He gets Death pregnant. He gets Death pregnant. That's amazing.
Yeah, he just wieners the shit out of that skeleton. Oh my gosh, when we were talking about the Manosphere, we completely forgot. We could have easily segued into the next article.
Oh, cool. Well, what is it?
The Onion might get
InfoWars. Shit. No, I think it went through.
Oh, really? Because this was as of yesterday.
No, I saw like everything. The reason I brought it up because it was like from like 5 o'clock.
Okay. The most recent article I could find was this one where they were still waiting on some kind of speech law approval by a court to see if they could do it. But they're pretty confident and they've already hired staff to take over.
Yeah, I'm seeing one from NPR. The Onion has agreed to a new deal to take over InfoWars. So
okay.
I can see what the language is like. It feels because I know they tried to do it and it failed, and they're doing it again. Yeah, it seems to be successful this time.
That would be nice. But according to this article, the decision would be around April 30th.
Okay.
So I'm not saying you're wrong.
Well, like I said, the way things are phrased is like could be, but it could also be. So yeah, it could be nothing, but they could be taking over, which they plan to give like portions of the proceeds to Sandy Hook victims, which I think is cool.
Yeah, that's great.
But also my question is, as the Onion, how do you lampoon something this ridiculous?
Yeah, because I love the Onion. Did Did you hear who they brought in as like the main runner of the content?
No.
Oh, you didn't? They hired I can't remember his last name.
Oh, well, no, yeah,
Tim
Tim
Heidecker.
Heidecker from
Yep.
which
From
that is honestly one of the best people to get for it, for
Oh
the
yeah.
absolute insanity that the show needs.
Absolutely. Yeah, from Tim and Eric.
Yeah.
Um yeah, I would love to see what the Onion does with it because I mean, here's the thing. InfoWars is already a parody of itself.
At this point, yeah.
Like if you go back and watch the original like 90s InfoWars where he's like confronting politicians after votes and shit like that,
Yeah.
it at least came off as like real journalism, even if he was like lambastic and
Well,
like
it had like a specific agenda and
yes. Yeah. I mean, I'll give him credit where credit is due. He blew the lid on fucking Bohemian Grove, which was crazy.
Yes, but it's also one of those things where if you say a million things, two will be true.
Oh no, I agree with that. Bohemian Grove,
Yeah.
he like went undercover and like filmed them at night when nobody knew he was there. Like it's like the most legitimate thing he's ever done. It's like,
Yeah, he patted himself on the back and sat down to never get up again.
Right. So like, look, I'm not above giving credit where credit is due, but it's such a meme even of itself. Like when your main sponsorship or like is your own set of supplement pills on your website, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's bad. But like it's I just want to know I'm so like excited, but also like my brain can't put together the pieces necessary to be like, oh, this is gonna be this level of ridiculousness. It's
Yeah.
so with while still being contained within the realm of InfoWars, right? Does that make any
Who
sense?
who okay, sorry, let me get my thoughts straight here. We're gonna get like 3 years down the road, and there are
Okay.
going to be people that don't even realize it's the Onion. It's like, you know what I mean? That's how crazy InfoWars is now.
Yeah. I mean, like right now, it's like you said, it's already a parody of itself. Where it's like, all right, so I listened to it's called Knowledge Fight, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
couple of guys. They'll go over the last Infowars thing, and they'll kind of break it down, right? And
Okay.
it's you can tell the guy's been doing this for a long time because they have a lot of insight on like, oh, well, if you compare this with him back in this day, there's no way like his fans should be mad. Like anyone that's listening to this that has any intelligence should be mad because he's like, oh well, that's you get shot for having a gun sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that's
Mm-hmm.
you were absolutely against that. Da da da.
Yep.
Like but you can tell even they are getting frustrated with how ridiculous it's all becoming. He's like,
Oh yeah.
we can't even make fun of this because it's already there. It's just
Yeah.
dumb.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what? Alex Jones. I don't know the other guy's name. He had a co-host. It doesn't matter what his name is.
Oh, they bring him up too. I can't remember what his name is.
Okay.
Ollie, I think.
He left the show or something, and it was like a nuclear fallout between them and yada yada yada. And he was saying shit like, "You've always been XYZ," and he's like, "He's your co-host for like 6 years, so you knew all this, but let him shut up."
Oh, just chill. Yeah.
Yeah. But according to this article on his show today, Monday, he said that he is going to continue to fight the proposal in court, but could be kicked out of his studio as early as April 30th.
Yeah.
So,
which
here's the thing. This is something else I thought about with all this. If you take Alex Jones out of InfoWars, whatever Alex Jones does next is just InfoWars. Like, he's not going anywhere. He is such a cult personality. Nobody knows InfoWars. Everybody knows Alex Jones.
Yeah, well, it's because it's just the Alex Jones show, right?
Correct.
Like that's it. There is no other part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm curious where Alex Jones goes from there, because good Lord, where can he go?
That's like away, hopefully.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't believe we went through the whole Manosphere thing and did not bring up the Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Would you consider Alex Jones Manosphere?
No. I don't think I would, because he's putting like traditional like trad stuff ahead of everything,
Yeah.
right? Like it's if you get the 4-way chart or whatever, he's
Hmm.
definitely on the like dipshit side, but it's
Yeah.
just there's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
Ugh.
He isn't Manosphere, but I would say the overwhelming majority of his audience is Manosphere.
Manosphere, just dumb, just dumb.
But you know what I mean. Like those
Yeah.
the type of people that are gonna buy the like gecko pills or whatever the fuck they are. It's like are the same people that are smashing their face with a hammer. It's
Yeah.
like
All right. If you really want to, it's gonna give you the gecko pheromones, and everyone knows the gecko's the most fuckable lizard. So,
yeah. Oh god. But Joe Rogan would be Manosphere.
yes, Joe Rogan, I believe, is Manosphere. He's actually
Okay.
like the weird gap between like Manosphere, uh,
So he's the gateway drug, like
Joe
marijuana.
Rogan, yeah, and then you got your path splits at that point
Which today is
where
a holiday. Or did you celebrate today?
the 4 of the 20s.
Yeah.
No,
No, I didn't
I'm
either.
I'm talking to you right now. That's how
Yeah,
you know I did.
yeah. Same. If my job has any questions, I was here. It's like,
Yeah, I'm awake and talking. I'm not eating
ugh.
popcorn going.
Gosh,
Like,
I had like 3 hours yesterday
mhm.
of time to just breathe between the next work week with how crazy all my shit is. And I messaged a
Hell
couple buddy of mine. I will not say their names. And I was like, hey man, I got like
I
two to
will say
three.
their social security number though.
Yeah, right. I was like, hey man, I got like 2 or 3 hours. It's been a long time. Do you just want to like hop on a game and hang out? And he was like, I'm celebrating the holidays. It's a fell on a Monday. I'm like, God dang it. Like the 2 hours I've gotten since last Monday. It's like ruined by drugs. But
Oh,
ugh,
drugs.
fun stuff. But I don't have anything else to say about Alex Jones. It was just funny that we went through the whole Manosphere thing and didn't bring this up.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that he's getting bought out, but yeah, there's not really too much to be.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, robot! Come on now,
Oh,
you
what
were
did
at the
Robot say?
beginning of the stream. I can't say it because you'll clip it.
No, 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 no,
It's
no, no.
somebody's birthday today. Uh,
No, it's Hitler's birthday.
yeah. She
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Happy birthday," and
Yep.
then she followed it up with "is joking." So
Yeah, right. Ugh, man.
and they gifted a sub, so
Oh,
you can
nice.
you get away with whatever you want. I think in
Yep.
my book.
You can say whatever you want. Since you gifted a sub, the next thing that you type, Tyson is legally obligated to say verbatim.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
not true.
he has
Uh,
to.
next, end the stream, end the stream, end the stream. No.
Um.
Pull up the next thing. I have to use the restroom, and I'm gonna grab a beer. So
Okay.
if you
Cool.
wanted to vamp, promote anything, promote Gen Con, anything like that, I'll be right back.
I'm going to talk about something I know you definitely don't care about, and that is a little bit of anime. So Dragon
Yeah, I'm
Ball.
gonna take a shit.
It won't take very long. It's a small announcement. But Dragon Ball. It's interesting when you look at all of the Dragon Ball Z games because they're all kind of the same. They're all some form of fighter, but a game that a lot of people like, and it's 50-50 on whether people like it or not, is games where you make like a self-insert character or like a custom character. One of, if not the most popular of all the Dragon Ball fighting games that you are a creative character is Xenoverse. And after 10 years, we're getting a Xenoverse 3, which is really cool. I had a lot of fun with Xenoverse 2. I did not play it nearly as much as most people did. But I love the idea because Dragon Ball is already really weird when it comes to like timelines and stuff like that. Because you got your people that say like GT and then Super. It's all weird and some of it's not canon. Xenoverse is cool because like you're a time warrior isn't the right word, but you're basically like an intergalactic time cop where you make sure that the timeline stays in the right order. And sometimes it doesn't, and that's where the Xenoverse games get like their unique stories because they're all like what ifs. It's a big game of what if your character existed, and was able to pop through these big events. Xenoverse 3, I think, is interesting because they said that it takes place 200 years after the existence of Dragon Ball Z. And there's a lot of people online that are talking about, like, the lifespan of a Saiyan is around 200 years, which means, like, Goku and Vegeta and all them would be, gone. But also Bulma's in the trailer. So people are debating how all these characters, like, are alive. It's a game about time travel. I appreciate the theory crafting, but any moment in the trailer they could be like, well, yeah, we went back to make sure that the Cell games went okay. That's why Bulma's there. Why are we debating whether they're alive or not? Like, I get the sentiment, but it's about time travel. Like,
this makes me a bad Dragon Ball fan. I have no idea what the canon is, just because, like, the whole thing to me is bad guy shows up, fight the bad guy. That's it. That's Dragon Ball.
Well, so
I want to make out with one of the androids. You guess which one.
17.
And
That's the guy.
Yeah, no, I know. I am fully aware. And I
or
agree.
19. Or 16. 16 is the one that's like
3?
a little pumpkin. There's 4. Well, considering they're numbered, you could say that there's about 19.
You know what I meant, though. Oh, I remember. All right, I remember Android 16. I only really remembered Android. I think 19. No, who was There was the blonde lady and the black-haired fella.
17 is the 17 and 18 are the twins.
Yeah.
But yeah, the canon of Dragon Ball is pretty straightforward. I think. I'm sure somebody will see the clip and just roast me. But it's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. They didn't really mess with GT. They've gotten to the point where they make references. Like, it was a big deal when Dragon Ball Daima brought back Super Saiyan 4, which only existed in GT, but they've made it a point to say GT is not canon.
Okay, all right.
So how is that a thing if that never existed? But that's a side note. And then you've got Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Daima, which takes place in like a weird little pocket of time in between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Daima, or in Super. So, and Super is still going. So, but that's the canon. And then there's a bunch of movies and stuff that are sometimes canon, sometimes not, but those don't factor into whether you understand the show or not. So, because I love Piccolo. Piccolo is one of my top 3 favorite characters of all time. And
I love a black foster dad.
Yeah, right. But Golden Piccolo is in one of the movies, and that's dope as shit. But I love how because once Super Saiyans became a thing, no other character mattered. Like, there was Vegeta and Goku doing Super Saiyan shit, and then there was the Earth Force that just nobody gave a shit about, and they did not matter. Yes, like,
man. Just the Ginyu Force. I love just doing
the Ginyu
poses.
Force was great. Raccoon, excellent.
Raccoon will bring your doom. Like, I really worked hard on that rhyme scheme, huh, bud?
Well, also the way that he talked was just so offensive. Because, like, the way that they described him was somebody with an under average IQ. Oh, he talked like this, everybody.
Oh, no.
It's like,
oh, no.
Like,
He's Sylvester Stallone.
No. It's so bad. It's so funny, though. And his ass was always hanging out because every time he got his ass beat, the little like flap on the back of his pants always got torn.
Well, it's because he's dumb.
Right.
Yeah. And everyone knows your pants work. The dumber you are, the less your pants work.
But yeah, this is one of those things where I didn't have necessarily a ton to say about it because the article kind of writes itself. It's been a decade since Xenoverse 2, which is I would say maybe other than Sparking Zero or like the really old Tenkaichi games is like the favorite of Dragon Ball Z people. So yeah, it's
Which
cool
I
that
mean,
there's going to be a third one. I'm going to get it. So
cool. Yeah, I mean, it seems cool. It seems fun. Again, the plot doesn't affect me at all.
the plot doesn't affect anybody. You are a random guy that gets put into time machines to go revisit old moments. It's just like that's the plot.
Sorry, we got an update on the chat. Ostadon says, Android 16 is Leo DiCaprio's favorite. And then
Oh wait, hang on.
wrote,
Did I get 16 mixed up with which is the one that's real fat and like pure white? I thought that was 16.
I think he's saying 16 years old.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Nice.
Yeah. 16 is the orange-haired one.
Okay,
And
so
then
I've got mine
and then
backwards.
yeah. So look at let's I want to elevate our funny chat viewer. So
Yep.
all right, are you ready for a joke now? And not a
Yes.
literal, not a literary. You go, Android 16 is Leonardo DiCaprio's favorite. Not so much Android 26.
Nice.
And how many and then God, I'm bro. I'm just gonna call him bro. How many aliases does Tyson have? As many as I need. Like, I don't know why you're being so. So what? Are you the cops? If you're the cops, you legally have to tell me.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
bro, Nagi. Okay, cool. I am dumb and bad at reading, so I was like, I'm going to fuck this up. And I know sometimes people trick people to saying slurs online, so I'm not going to do that at all.
This is like, how do you think it should be said? It's like,
Shit, what's up, Roberto? Good to see you, man.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Glad
Roberto's
to have you.
really funny. And then what blew my mind, wonderful guitarist and singer as well. I did not know that about him until one day he was just like, I'm gonna go do a song. I'm like, I was like, okay. And I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
Oh,
right
damn.
on.
Yeah.
So it's the moment where the guy picks up the guitar and instead of going, ugh, it turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys feel about the Dragon Ball Z fandom? Like, I don't know, type 1 if you need it to be canon and in order, or type 2 if you're like, I'm just here for the yells and fights.
Oh, I was going to say that the problem with the Dragon Ball Z fandom is that because it is a legacy anime, people can't get out of their own ass to realize that other animes exist.
Yeah. Well, it also was like the kind of the OG one that came to us because of Adult Swim, right?
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Toonami.
Toonami.
So it is a lot of people's like first love.
Yeah. One
Yeah,
Piece,
it was-
Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z.
And your song about a cat that you fostered that always got out into the real world was sung beautifully and played well. Fuck you, man. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be a good game. But what do we got? What else we got? What's next on the docket?
So the last article that I have is Godzilla.
Oh man,
Godzilla -1. I have said many a time that it may be my favorite Godzilla movie ever made. I love it. I think it does everything Godzilla that I like to the 10th degree of amazing.
Mm-hmm.
April 14th, which I was going to talk about this last week before my life fell apart, it got a new trailer. It's just 40 seconds. We can't play it because of copyrighted stuff, which is a bummer. But it's coming out this year, November 6th. And it's called Godzilla -0.
Oh, I thought they're doing a re-release in IMAX for Godzilla -1, but -0. Okay.
If they did, I would see it. I saw Godzilla -1 4 times in theaters. So,
well, if they bring it back out, me and you can go. I've yet to see it.
oh gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to play the trailer just with no sound.
Nice.
Because I think everybody should see this.
You should translate it, but leave the accents in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nope.
This is close.
Yeah.
It's close.
Oh, damn, buddy.
I heard you almost do it. That was crazy.
Full disclosure, if it was just me and you, I would have fucking sent it.
That's not the right response.
I wouldn't have hesitated. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Oh, you were so close to ruining me.
Oh man,
It wouldn't have been that bad. Nobody cares. Like,
dude. Honestly, if people start
uh,
coming,
mhm.
uh, he didn't. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I don't know. You just said it was Hitler's birthday.
it's true.
You didn't. He didn't. He didn't say happy birthday. You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah,
just this. It is a objective fact.
it is. It is. It is an objective fact. But but yeah,
Oh
I
man.
was, dude. That was close, dude. That was,
I heard you breathe in and lower your register and everything. I heard it happening.
it was
Comedy.
calculating in real time. Oh,
Buffering. Yeah.
oh,
Austin John
there
says,
was no
remember
buffering.
comedy's legal again. Thanks for the reminder, Ostadon. We got this. All right, let's see what's going on with this Godzilla.
Okay. So just for the sake of the trailer, okay, all you need to know is that at the end of -1, they do the very usual Godzilla ending, and then I have spoken that there's only one thing that I didn't like about the ending, but let's just watch it. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay, all right.
So going through, this is the wreckage from the previous one. 2 years
Okay.
later, 1949.
Wow, that one building is up. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So a new threat. That lady is from the first one.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with like the weird blue, but that's it. That's the whole trailer is that. And then there's a very brief moment right here at the end with Godzilla next to the Statue of Liberty, so we know it's making it to New York.
Oh, dude, does Godzilla like a? Oh, does he like a French lady?
So
I will personally, I will lose my mind. Do you remember the Godzilla, the 1990s with Matthew Broderick, where the Godzilla
Mhm.
like yells while he's like climbing the tower, but it also looks like he's humping the tower?
Yes. So also, you've just
It,
offended Godzilla fans. That is not Godzilla. That is Zilla. We don't recognize that Godzilla as an official Godzilla.
okay, well, I don't recognize your fandom as important, so
I recognize
really,
that Godzilla because I love that movie. You okay? You all right? Are you tuning into the aliens? What's going on?
I think it's gunfire, but it sounds far enough away. I don't have to worry about. Okay. Hey guys, cheap rent's great. And what I was gonna say was just I really hope Godzilla humps the Statue of Liberty, but that we got a little sidetracked.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if you know / enjoy Godzilla as much as I do, you can pick 1,000 things from this trailer, which I know would be thrilling to you, Tyson.
I am also the consumer of the live stream because I'm here and alive.
The key points that I will go over is okay. So Godzilla -1 takes place in, as you can see, 2 years later, 1947.
Mm-hmm.
It is a critical of the government movie. Like the subplot of Godzilla -1 is that the government has abandoned us or made because Japan World War II very different than America World War II. They had kamikaze pilots. Their government was
no way.
Yeah, their government was literally saying like you're a cog in the machine. If you die, you're replaceable, and you need to make that sacrifice for the country. Like that was their motto. They also committed horrible atrocities, but that's beside the point. I guess. So
Who hasn't?
The subplot of Godzilla -1 is a kamikaze pilot who cowards out of going to do the job, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
So he has survivor's guilt, and he is kind of leading the forces of like the populace against Godzilla, saying we can't rely on the government. It is us, the people, who need to rise up for each other. That is the human element of -1. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's blatantly stated that America is providing resources post World War II to help Japan but refuses to help them deal with Godzilla to see what the effects of Godzilla are, which is the parable to like the nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So they did the classic story with like an anti communal government kind of like the whole point of the Japanese is that if you're a cog in the machine, you're replaceable. You just have to make sure society's still going. So it's an individualistic story with the classic Godzilla like nuclear bomb parable, and you've got Godzilla now 2 years later showing up in America.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good full circle moment alone. Let alone the hinting at the subplot of the lady with the eye patch taking care of the daughter that she was raising with the main guy from the story that played a big role in like his development because he already felt that he shouldn't be alive anyway because of his duty to his country. It's just a beautiful story. Taking Godzilla out of it, it's a beautiful story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait to see where they go because this director is incredible.
Yeah, it seems sad.
Yeah. Yeah, because I saw it in theaters, and then Jacob and I saw it in black and white, and then I took my sister to go see it again, and then I saw it a fourth time for good measure. And then I showed it to my parents when I went to go visit them, so I watched it in their house as well. So, like, I love this movie.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted because now someone's lighting fireworks. Like I heard it was distinctly gunshots, and I'm pretty sure they're trying to cover it up by lighting fireworks.
Yeah, they'll never know.
It's very funny to me.
Um,
But no, so it seems like the movie's gonna be really good. It seems like it's going to be uh, lost on the mainstream because a lot of people, even though a lot of people know it's an allegory for like the atomic bomb and like war and strife, they're not gonna put that together. They're gonna be
well,
like
it's pretty
big
like,
lizard you fight.
yeah. Well, in these movies, he doesn't fight anything. Like that's the whole point. That's the difference between like Japanese Godzilla and what America made Godzilla. America bought the rights and was like, no, Godzilla's going to fight other monsters and be a hero. But in a lot of the original Japan stuff, he is literally a nuclear bomb.
Yes.
So in -1, what?
Will you do me a favor? Go to when Godzilla's coming out of the water on this trailer.
Yeah.
I just want to see how big, because I know Godzilla's size varies.
Very drastically, yeah.
Yeah.
I
just click and slide.
Yeah, the part of the trailer that I can't figure out is this part right here. Like, what's all the blue, floaty, gravitational stuff?
Well,
so like that right there.
You nailed it. It's blue and oh, he's a big boy.
Yeah,
God,
this is
dude. He does lap pull downs all day. Like he's he's broad.
Yeah, he's not even close to the biggest Godzilla.
No, was that the American one? Is that kind of our thing, or like ours the biggest?
Maybe the biggest.
How much Godzilla pee do you think you could drink in a single sitting?
Not a lot. The biggest Godzilla, I believe, is Godzilla Earth, which was from an anime. So if you pull up this chart, that's that one that towers above everything else.
Oh my god.
So that's from the anime Godzilla Earth, which a lot of people didn't. It was either like, oh, that was fun, or I hated it. I liked it quite a bit. But yeah. So
wait, are you like there's one like I'm 300 meters, 1,000 feet tall.
Yeah, that is the Yep. That's the Godzilla Earth from 2017.
That's crazy.
My favorite Godzilla is actually the one that's right here, dead center. It's the Heisei era, like the 1990s, 1980s. It's
with the tiger mouth, not the underbite.
Yes. Yep. Can I? Okay. Oh, I just have to click into a spot. But the biggest American one was from the 2018 movies, and that's at about 108 meters. So Japan definitely has like the biggest ones.
Yeah, where they sold tickets on Bryan Cranston being in it, and then we're like, JK,
killed him off immediately. But yeah, if you take out Godzilla Earth, definitely the size is always somewhere around 100.
Yeah.
I mean, the original is 50. That's the original is 50.
And then they went to America where they needed a taller Godzilla suit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, 2023 Godzilla -1. They made him his original
Wow,
size, 50 meters. So
that's awesome.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, big fan, big fan. Burning Godzilla. Oh, so fucking cool. They even have Zilla on here, that one from the Matthew Broderick movie at 60 meters.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wait, hang on. 1998
mhm.
Zilla on the that's 70 on the chart I'm looking at.
I don't know. I don't know how deep we're wanting to get on this, but I guess.
That's all right. It's
Fun
okay.
fact: the Wallflowers made a song for that 1998 Godzilla movie, and I was a big Wallflowers fan in middle and high school.
Uh, God, Godzilla Earth is so big.
I know it's comedically big. So the funny thing, because you'll probably never watch Godzilla Earth,
Nah.
in the first movie, because it's a trilogy for Godzilla Earth, it's 3 1-hour episodes. The first movie, the plot is that the Earth is getting taken over by these big ass monsters like King Ghidorah
Mhm.
and Godzilla and all them. So humans all get on spaceships and fuck off.
It's a good plan.
And then, freeze themselves, come back a millennia later or some shit. They're trying to see if the Earth is inhabitable. So they land, and Godzilla is the only monster still there.
What does Godzilla eat?
There are other like smaller monsters, but Godzilla Earth learns to like he's literally made out of like earth material, like ground, and like he molds with and becomes like part of the planet. So
Hang on. He eats dino nuggets. Thank you.
yeah. So the first
Robot was like, I'm glad we immediately had the same question. Yeah, it's a good question to have.
it is, and they never talk about it. But when they kill Godzilla at the end of the first movie, they were like, "Oh my gosh, the Earth is inhabitable now." Then the real Godzilla stands up. So a 50-ish meter Godzilla is killed at the end of the first movie.
Oh,
Come to find out, that is just the offspring of Godzilla Earth. So at the end of the movie, it's the 300-meter tall one just standing and yelling, and then cut to credits. It's one of my favorite endings.
You do love a bleak ending because they were fucked.
Oh yeah, and they did so many like weird concepts. Like in that movie, they thought that they could take out Godzilla by creating like Mecha Godzilla. That's always a plot. At some point, they create robot Godzilla to fight Godzilla. But the metal that they used, come to find out, it like could fuse with organic material. So Mecha Godzilla is accidentally formed when it absorbs like all the scientists and warriors to create like a biometal. So it's like body horror in like the second one. And then that leads to a bunch of shit that happens that summons King Ghidorah from space that has evolved to be pure lightning. It's amazing. I fucking loved it. Like,
that sounds very fun.
It's very anime.
Oh God.
So
yeah, it seems like you're eating good on the Godzilla front because I know there wasn't a lot of news.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weeb, but the Japanese versions of Godzilla always, to me, hit closer to home because it's what it's supposed to be about. Like, I love a big monster fight, but he's literally, he was a loophole so they could talk about getting nuked. That's nuts.
Yeah. Hang on real quick. Robot asked, will you do me a favor and spell said King Ghidorah? I can't even do it now.
Oh yeah, King.
Yeah, there you go.
King.
Astrodon's got it. Astrodon's got it. But yeah, because all they were hearing was Kinky Dora.
Oh,
just a hot, sexy.
Yeah.
Where's the leather mask? Where's the mask? Aki.
How do you spell Ghidorah? I think it's GHIGHADO. Nope.
Yeah. Which, by the way, fun fact. I believe it was King Ghidorah was an alias for MF Doom.
Okay. Yeah, GHIDORAH. Yeah, King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Nice. Right on. I always liked Anguirus, though, a lesser known Anguirus. he is one of my favorite monsters. He was only in like 3 movies. He was the
Spiky.
yeah, he was the very first monster Godzilla ever fought in Godzilla Raids Again, which is the second one from 1955.
I always like Mothra.
Oh yeah, Mothra's
I'm a
great.
big fan.
The
Yeah,
queen of the
Mothra.
monsters.
Yeah, and I like because King Ghidorah was like a Hydra, right?
Yeah. Ghidorah's a 3-headed dragon. Yeah, I feel like you would like Batra.
Oh, obviously I'm gonna like Batra. Is there a Ratra? Is there big?
Uh, is there a rat? I don't think there is. Batra
Is there a
was basically
possum?
just evil Mothra.
Oh, cool. That makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
what do we get the same model? What do we do? I don't know. Paint it black.
Yeah, right. I when I was a little kid, one of my favorites was Biolante.
Awesome.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm so bad at spelling them. Godzilla. Oops. Biolante. Tentacruel is one of my favorite water Pokemon. And I always named my my Tentacruel Biolante because it's like a sea creature that has like a bunch of tentacle
Oh,
like mouths and arms and stuff.
gross.
He was
Yeah.
always one of my favorite. So
Well, he's upsetting to look at.
no, he's awesome. He's so cool. And he's
It's
like
like
a
an alligator
corrupted
plant.
plant. Well, the plant is his first form. The alligator part is when he evolves.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, from a rose. But yeah, gosh, I could maybe that might be my next Tyler talking piece is just a complete Godzilla like series or something. I could talk so I love it. It's so fucking cool. As a comic book I never got to read. Might have to check that
Robot will watch it.
out. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. What else we got? Unless you got more immediate thoughts on this, it feels like we're clicking around.
Yeah, no, that was the last article I had was
What about hang on, I say The Boys so far? That's just
that's
an
right.
opinion piece. Let's see. The Boys so far.
What season
I
is it?
have
5?
5. Yeah, season 5. I also have a story that kind of loops into the Manosphere stuff that I want to just kind of talk about at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, The Boys so far. Are you watching it? Anyone in the anyone hey chat, are we watching the last season of The Boys? But there's 3 episodes out right now.
Looks like the lowest rated episode's an 8.5, so it seems to be doing pretty good.
They're doing pretty good. It's interesting to watch. Because we talked about this. We talked about this before because the showrunner was like, I wish it came out sooner. It's hard, kind of like the InfoWars thing where it's like hard to lampoon with everything going on.
Yeah.
Nothing feels as ridiculous.
Right.
But like it's still got the kind of the same core, but it's also been 9 years since it first came out.
Oh, that's true.
So it feels, and that's the problem I'm having. Like they are wrapping up stuff. They're bringing back characters. Like I think they just went through Reddit, and then anytime someone's like, "What happened to this character?" Like, "Oh yeah, we got to bring them back."
Yeah. Well, any show that started before COVID has been around what feels like too long, and it's not really their fault.
True. I mean, I didn't even think of that.
You know?
Yeah. Like if this show came out in 5 years. 5 seasons, 5 years, like that's what we were spoiled on growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even if some of the CGI, as long as it wasn't like what's the God, who does the Flash and stuff? I can't remember. They have terrible CGI.
Oh yeah. Is it Warner Brothers that does all the DC movies?
No, it's not Warner Brothers that I'm talking about. I'm talking about God damn it. Literally made fun of them. Yeah, CW, CB.
Oh, CW. I think you're right. I think it's CW.
CW, yeah, CW is some of the worst. As long as like the special effects weren't that like, I think it should have been 5 seasons, 5 years, 5 seasons, 7 years maybe. But the extra years definitely feel like it's weighing on it. Like all the actors sort of feel like they're kind of done with it. A lot of the actors look very different for varying reasons.
Way to put a button on that one. I was like,
Well, I mean, we made fun a lot of about how a couple I can't remember her name, Starlight, how
Starlight.
she looks like very gaunt.
Yep. I
Apparently
don't
she
think
had
we
got
made fun of her.
Crohn's.
The internet just
We the we the
destroyed.
we the collective internet.
Right, the
Sorry,
royal we.
yeah, we the dipshit talking heads. But apparently, yeah, apparently she has like Crohn's disease or something, and then like
Oh,
just
really?
like got sick, like
Mm.
you
Crohn's
know,
disease is not something to mess with.
no, I'm not even gonna make the poop puns. You know what I mean? Like I've
I've
seen
got
them at too many open mics. I've been to too many open mics and be like, I got Crohn's disease. It's a shitty disease.
yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, like it is. Yeah, but like, but what I'm saying is like the story, everything is good still, but it just feels
Yep.
like it has less teeth these
Yeah.
days.
Season 4 is where a lot of people felt like it dropped off, but it seems like it's recovering from the season 4 dip.
Yeah, I mean, again, the episodes are good. I'm excited to watch the next ones. Like, I'm excited to, but I'm also excited to wrap it up because it's been 9 years. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Soldier
where
Boy
it's
is my
like,
favorite character. I love Soldier Boy. He makes every time he's on
yeah,
screen, I laugh so hard for all the wrong reasons.
I really enjoy the difference between him and his supernatural character because like
Mm.
it's showing like it's so hard when you're playing a character for literally 12 seasons, 28 seasons, however long that
Mm-hmm.
show ran. You're playing the same guy and he's a bit of a heartthrob, kind of a dummy dumberson. Like the fact that he's able to just play this like beefy fucking mean man who bangs grandmas, you're like, all right,
Yep.
yeah, get
Yep.
it, buddy.
Oh man.
Uh
Anthony Starr also just amazing. Like
Oh yeah, Anthony Starr's doing great.
I
Like
think
everyone's
Anthony
doing great. Everyone
yeah.
feels tired.
Yeah, Anthony Starr's performance as Homelander I think is one of the best portrayals of a character ever.
Yeah, especially for if you read the comics, the take is different
But it's
than what
better.
the comic book. Yes,
It's
it's
so
more
much
unhinged.
better.
It's more desperate. It's more
Yes.
needy. It's and that's the other thing in this season they're delving into it really well because I think they
Mm-hmm.
know they have to wrap it kind of up.
I've only seen 2
So that
clips from the current season, and it's him bathing in breast milk
yeah, which I mean
and
that was
him
clearly water with
hallucinating
some. Oh yeah,
the one lady from season 1 that died coming
yeah.
back to tell him
Well,
he's a good boy or whatever. I'm like,
yeah. I
dang
mean,
it.
honestly, if she showed up to tell me I was a good boy, I'd be like, yeah, all right, I feel much better as well.
Don't make it worse.
Uh,
You can't have a nose ring and say that. It's
would and
like-
it's not a ring yet. I gotta wait. The lady was like, you gotta wait 6 to 8 months to change it into a ring, and I was like, golly.
6 to 8 months?
Well, that's when it's like completely healed.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
because it would hurt a lot.
No, well, if you take it out and then put it back in, it can cause like it can drag through and like essentially just like scabbing or whatever,
Mm.
make it heal bad. And they always pick the like the farthest end of whatever.
Yeah. You could just do it right now
I
live on air.
I don't have a ring.
Mm.
The I will say one thing I liked about the lady that pierced my nose. She didn't say, "Well, at your age, you're gonna heal a little slower." Didn't say that. Just gave me a higher number.
That's good.
Yeah, I was 35 and at the doctor, and the doctor goes, "Well, at your age, you're gonna
Mhm.
like."
I would have asked her what's
Hey,
the oldest person she's pierced and where was the piercing.
I the thing that threw me off is I was reading the prices and so it's essentially it's like $50 base to get it done because which is yeah good. You have a skill, you have a trade, you have sterile items that can only be used once, and then you buy the jewelry on top of that, which is all that above board. The
Okay.
thing that threw me off is like a normal piercing, nose, ears, eyebrow, all that stuff, $50.
Cool.
It was like genital piercing was $65. Like it was
Say general, like just a random
no. Genital.
genital. Only
Yeah.
$15 more?
15 more dollars.
That's a bargain. I get a piercing
guess
and
who's-
a woman looks at my wiener. Wow.
Yeah. So guess who has a jingly crotch?
Oh, that's so
But yeah,
funny.
that threw me off. It was such like a non because my brother does tattoos, and
Mhm.
I don't think this is like a secret or nothing. He's like, he doesn't really want to tattoo dongs and labes and stuff. And so like
Labes.
people he'll like people like, well, you want to do this? He goes, yeah, but it's a $700 deposit, non-refundable, just to get people to go, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Or for a consult, just a consultation.
God, that's wild. People are insane. I couldn't just tattooing a dog, just a needle going in and out of your wiener over and over and over again. Diabolical.
I saw my buddy Sean's. He's really proud of it. He has a photo on his phone.
I think I've seen it.
It's got yeah.
I think now that I think about it.
Dude, if your buddy like non-sexual is like, do you want to see my tattoo on my dick? And you're like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We're at daylight at a thing that's also a church camp is where I saw it. Robot, you're gonna upcharge more than 15 to touch. Yeah, that's what you're thinking. You're a capitalist. You got the good right mind space.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how much money. I don't know. It's not a lot, but it's more than 65. That's like,
well, it's plus tip, I'm sure. Ow. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not pick it up right off the rip.
It's fine. It wasn't a good one. I don't think I actually meant it as a joke until I said it, and then my brain went, oh, you could lean into it. I'm like, all right.
Right. Oh, man.
I don't want to touch anyone's junk, but if I'm like in a medical procedure and it's a dude, that's gotta be crazy. Cause like, not to be like objectify anybody, lady, objectively very attractive.
Okay.
I'm sure there's somebody that was like, fuck, it's, I don't know, only $65 and she'll fucking touch it. Fuck.
The number's not zero.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Were there places more expensive than genitals?
No, I think that's it. I think that's the.
But only $15 difference is insane.
I'm now like so worried. I'm not gonna tell where you guys I went.
I think it would start with $50, and the lower you get, the more expensive. So like 50, and then maybe like 70 for the nips. Then you do like 80 to 90 for the belly button, and then once you get a good look at the customer, you just free ball the genitals.
Oh yeah.
It's like
oh, hang on. Let me. Most piercings are $50. Basic earlobes are $25 for one, $50 for a pair, and genital piercings are $60. It's only $10 more.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy to me. That's why. That's so. Like again, they did a great job. And there's very professional, in out, friendly.
I think she's underselling her services. Gosh, how many genitals have been through there? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, like in general, like we all got some, in and out the door. Yeah. We lost a viewer. They're quickly going to. They're gonna go get. They're gonna get something scheduled.
Yeah. What percentage of the population has genital piercings? This is the question.
I don't like to like hug people I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not, because like I don't know, I don't want to do that. So, but like if you think about it, if you're removing all the sexual connotation of somebody that just wants to get a piercing, like, not to be I don't want to go as banned, but like if you're gonna pierce somebody and they like pre-cum, I'm like, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, but like otherwise it's just like a flappy flesh thing. You go, all right, keep it clean. You know what I mean? Like, just it's professionalism. That's what the $10 is for. Professionalism.
According to estimates, it's 14 to 20% of the population, because some people keep it secret.
Yeah. Well, also like you and I are thinking probably very dick centric, but like there's a handful of different types of piercings ladies can get because they got more. They got more different bits.
Oops, all nipples.
Oops, do they count nipples as genital piercings?
I don't think so, because nipples aren't genitals.
Yeah. And what about that one time I sat on a fish hook?
Based on recent surveys, roughly 2% of the population has genital piercings of people that have piercings. So it's very low.
Yeah, they were clearly counting nipples in that 20%.
Mm, oh, wait, in that 2%? Or are you talking about from the 14 to 20%? It was 14 to
Yeah, the
20%
14
have
to 20.
piercings. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant 14 to 20% have genital piercings.
No, 14 to 20% have piercings, period, including like ears.
That seems low, but
It
all
does
right.
seem low. And then 2% of them have genital piercings.
That tracks.
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Well,
Oh,
piercings are kind of like tattoos. You see somebody that either has one or 100. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I don't know. I'm in that camp where it's like, because it's not that big. It's no big deal to me at all, right?
mhm,
Like it's like, it's fine, it's whatever. Like I'm planning out more of my tattoos
right.
after I pay my car off, right? Like
And
I'm being
my body
responsible.
is a temple. Like, it's
Yeah.
like
Here's
a temple that ate ramen noodles for dinner. It's like,
here's here's a joke that I don't know if has been done before, but I'm like, no way it hasn't. But I don't I googled it, I couldn't find anything. But it's like, my body's a temple, which is crazy to think that I've jerked off a temple.
nice.
Uh,
Nice.
oh, all right. So I meant to do this during the Godzilla chat.
Mm.
My friend hooked me up with. Let's see if I got that aimed right. I'm on a delay.
Oh, the Pabst Blue Ribbon Godzilla one?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's now wall art, and
We weren't
Aaron,
able
bless
to
her
get
heart.
one.
What'd you say?
I didn't think we were like we didn't I never saw any. I was gonna buy one.
No, I got it in a weird roundabout way.
Okay.
They work in a place that prints packaging, and so they
Oh.
got a cool sample. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I wasn't told not to say it, but I'm paranoid all the time.
yeah.
I don't know. They seem secure in their company. Also, their name is
Hell yeah.
Greg. So,
yeah, right. You should have
uh,
said a coworker of theirs that they don't like.
I don't know what their coworkers I don't like, but I did name their name specifically. So if anyone's getting fired, it's Greg. He goes by Greg
nice.
sometimes. Sometimes it's Christopher or John or Steven.
yes. Oh man. Oh yeah, the boys. We got distracted from the boys. So
I
3
mean, I kind of put
episodes
my
in.
thoughts out there. I'm excited to watch it. It feels like it's suffering from like the length, and that's also
Mm.
every show. You know what I mean? That goes on so long.
Yeah, I mean, 5
Uh,
seasons isn't a long time. I think the thing that's wearing it down is the real lifetime. Like if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, the
yes,
show ran for 5
yeah,
seasons," I would think, "Oh, that's an average show." Like
yeah,
it's not
dude.
One
5 seasons, great.
Like,
I
it's like-
no God. But if you remember, we've talked about the boys before, back when this was like just a podcast. 5
Mhm.
seasons, knowing you have an exit and it's only 5.
Great.
Beautiful, perfect. 3 seasons might feel rushed. 5 seasons, you can get everything you want done, add a little goofy shit if you want,
Yeah.
and wrap it up nice. Like, but it's the 9 years, like
Yeah.
literally an eighth of human average life. About, you know what I mean?
okay. Yeah. for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you ever started thinking like that? You ever
Uh,
started thinking like that?
I've thought about that kind of stuff before, yeah.
Yeah.
hmm I mean,
I
Smiling Friends
haven't.
only
This is
got
the
3 seasons.
Yeah. Well, they also went out on their own terms in the craziest way possible.
yeah.
And they were just
Yep.
like, and by the way, guys, Saturday we're done.
yeah. Oh man,
Ha ha
Psychic
ha.
Papa's
Like, no,
big, big
don't
fan.
giggle. We're done.
Yep. If they were like, we realize that this is close to April Fools. We promise that this is not April Fools.
Yeah.
but nice. All right. Well, it's 9:30. Any other stuff you can think about?
I do. I have a story I want to tell.
Okay.
And I think it kind of hooks into the manosphere stuff
Okay.
that I love. I love my weird friend group. I love that. I was talking about this on stage last night. Actually, it's like, in high school, I would get called gay a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, gay, and
Well, I
so I
mean,
like. I mean, I get it. But like, so I just like, because I
it's
like
like,
I have a
okay, no stud. It's like-
dude, it was. So I did. All right. This is a second story, but his name's Aaron Belize, I think his name. He's the fella that was on AGT. Then he was on Kill Tony. He can't speak because I think he has cerebral palsy, so he
Mhm.
uses his phone to tell the jokes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
So I got an open form. I'm middled. I do it. I do it. I do. I kind of set up. There's like I get called gay a lot. I have like a so like I have a lot of female friends, and I do a joke about that. But then later I do my closer where it's about how we got a is that a Stavi emote? Why do you have a Stavi? Oh no, that's not Stavi. It looks a lot like Stavros. But so I do my set. I do the thing about the new bit I'm working on about how like I get an eavesdrop with women because I have a lot of female friends. You know, in
Hmm.
high school it's called gay, so like women feel safe around me and stuff. And then I do my pay like the joke where I talk about pegging, right?
Okay.
And he gets up on stage, like, and he types out. You watch him type out, and he goes, "I don't know why you got called gay so much. I don't know with all the pegging." You're like, all right, okay,
Nice. Was he a cool hang?
yeah. Yeah, it was interesting because I'm stupid.
Okay.
He came in and I've always seen him on on the clips, so he's always it's his phone in hand, speakers on,
Yeah.
communicative, right? He comes in and he's got a service dog and he's putting stuff down and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Do you need help with anything?" And he just doesn't like acknowledge me at all. And I was like, "All right, Hollywood." I was like, "Oh no, his fucking hands were full and he didn't have his phone, you idiot." Like
Right.
he's busy being a human, you dipshit.
Yeah. Check your privilege. It's like,
Yeah, see? Exactly.
but nice.
Oh, so the initial story,
Hmm.
which I think hopefully you can have some fun with this too. And I think people that like get into the manosphere stuff and are insecure about themselves as men and their bodies and whatnot, I think it's important. You should just if you can make female friends or sit near a table and just listen to their conversation, it's gonna ruin you and make you feel way better about yourself at the same time.
Okay.
Um, All right, so my friend was like this is the context I kind of got because I was next to it before I was into the conversation, right? So my friend was talking with her other lady friend and they're chatting about how she was talking to somebody and the guy sent a like a dick pic, an unsolicited dick pic, which they were
Hmm.
both were like happens, whatever, it's fine. But then she goes, "Look at this thing." And which, by the way, if you send an unsolicited dick pic, I think you are just fair game to be shown off because you
Hmm.
didn't ask to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh
she
yeah.
shows the friend, and then I just hear them making fun of this dick, and I was like, oh man, that sucks for that guy. He must have a tiny, tiny dick. I was like, what are we talking about? And they're like, here, look at this. They show me this guy's dick, and this also swings in back into the Apple.
Mhm.
He's got
It's
an
just a
Apple
forearm.
laptop. Dude, he's got an Apple laptop and it starts before the laptop and ends after the laptop. Like not wide, but long. So I did the math. I was like, at best, this is like an 11-inch dick. And they're just making fun of this motherfucker. They're like,
Hmm.
no goddamn way. They're like, I'd try it out, but they're like, no, thank you. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, so like, don't feel bad about your tiny little wiener, Tyler. That's all I'm
No.
saying. I'm just trying to bring you in.
No, average is where it's at. Average is where it's at. I hope to get there
But
one
yeah.
day. But I was like, Ugh.
But yeah, dude, it was so funny and so refreshing to just like because dudes are so weird, like dudes in the manosphere, dudes like in general are just kind of like we're like, I gotta have the biggest dick or ladies don't like it. Oh, I'm so scared. First of all, don't send an unsolicited dick pic. Otherwise you
Mm,
get talked about on a fucking nerd news stream.
yeah,
Uh
we'll get you.
and yeah, and second of all, like he was confident. Like if I was a dude, my brain goes, yeah, look at this fucking club. You know what I mean? But it's look at this instrument of violence. And all the ladies are like, oh, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Yee!
airport security's a bitch. It's
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, man.
nice,
Yeah. Well,
real
you seem
nice.
tired. I thought you were gonna tag in a bit more on that one, but it's
Oh
dick
no,
humor. It's
I
our wheelhouse.
I just don't understand big wieners. I've never had one, so
Right?
it's like,
I can't joke about things I can't imagine.
yeah, right. Yeah, you're talking about a guy that has an innie when he hops in the pool. What if it's like
uh,
real oops all balls situation?
foul balls. Yeah, and here, let me round another corner. Yeah, he looked like a love sausage from The Boys. Come on,
Oh
we are
man,
wrapping this up with a
a
lot of
call.
dick jokes
Yeah.
with a cock. Yeah.
The I don't know. I was in college. I was in a fraternity. I met a lot of people like that. It's crazy the boldness of certain people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was in an incredibly tame fraternity. Like the stuff that my fraternity got up to was it paled in comparison to the shit that we heard about. You know,
Hmm.
but you know, every organization has its shitheads. So
Yeah. What?
but yeah, right. I mean, any fraternity, no fraternity is completely innocent. You know what I mean? But yeah, sorry, I hit kind of like a
Well,
wall of
that
tired,
yeah, that
and
was crazy. That was wild. You started a story and then
I did what drives me nuts when non-comedians tell stories.
oh my god, that's I I wanna I wanna talk about this on stage because there's no way it doesn't make people feel bad. Is like
hmm
I have ADD and I do comedy like professionally. So
Right.
anytime a story that is just like, well, on Wednesday or I'm sorry, no, was it Wednesday, Thursday? When
Yeah.
was it? Maybe
Yeah.
no,
Either
hang on,
way, I
sorry.
was at Kroger. They were doing the 10 for
Uh,
10. Just like,
yeah,
yes.
and then by the time they get to the end of the story, it's like, yeah, and then the guy on the subway stabbed my dad. You're like, hey, motherfucker, I didn't give a shit what day or what store you bought lentils at.
Yeah. Or it's just the most mundane thing where it's like, oh yeah, Tuesday,
Ugh.
Wednesday. When do they do the? It was like, yeah. Either way, it was the 10 for 10 on, and they were out of potato soup,
Yeah.
and I'm just sitting there like, okay, it's like, what do we? What? Why am I here? It's like, ugh.
So I hate conversations that don't feel like a conversation. I am a bit spoiled
Mm-hmm.
because I am in like a format where it's us, like we're actively waiting to riff and goof and listen and like engage.
Yeah.
But like I hate when it just feels like just like
Phew.
I feel I waited tables for a really long time and I felt
Mhm.
bad about it, but there'd be a lot of really elderly people that just like hadn't like I'm clearly their first conversation they've had this week.
Yeah. Yeah. They
And
just need to
it's
talk to somebody.
yeah, and like it's not I wish it was me. There's so many people that are like I know they're just infinitely kind and like have this depth. I aspire to be that. I try to work on that, but I can
Yeah.
just tell in my head I'm just like
Just shit your
just
pants.
just mad and
Yeah.
just like I have shit to
Oof.
do, and that's the ADD in my head being like, you ever juggle? Go like
Yeah.
this old lady being sad, stopping me from trying to juggle potatoes in the kitchen.
Ugh, gosh. You were talking about this earlier. About how
Big
we
dicks,
have
yep.
like all sorts of friends with all different types of beliefs and stuff. Who do you think is the friend that has the furthest beliefs different than you? Because I've thought about this a lot, and I feel like I am that person to most of my friends. Like,
I well, I'd say friend or person I deal with.
I would say friend because I
Okay.
think it shows that like you can be friends with different types of people. You know?
Yeah, I would say friend, probably you, to be honest.
Okay,
Like,
that's kind of what I thought. It's like,
yeah, don't ask questions you don't know the answer to.
oh no, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
By the way, that's the other thing, Manosphere guys. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Shut up.
Yeah.
Uh,
I kind
but
of
like,
figured because there have been times in our lives as friends where you've had to be like, all right, man, I just where this just take it easy on this. I was like,
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's because I know how I react, and it's like I just need to not do this to us, you, and me. Like, uh,
uh,
but yeah, like I do kind of have a tendency of like if I find something, I'm not gonna stab you, but I was like, I just don't need to give you access to my life. I'm busy. I got stuff to do. I don't need to have somebody that's just a dipshit, and then I have to like entertain them as people because they're dipshit. You know what I mean? Like they'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know.
yeah, yeah,
It's like it's also kind of why I don't like talking politics is because like I've never one time seen somebody have a discussion on politics and then like the other person go, well, shit, brother, you know what, you're right.
yeah.
I've never
It's
never seen that.
very rare for
It's
sure.
yeah, it's never in good faith. It's
Hmm
I'm using never as like a
Right.
extreme.
Well,
language.
actually, never means that it's never happened before, which is just statistically impossible.
Well, and that's the end of the show forever. Thank you.
Yeah.
But all right, you seem tired. You got anything else you want to chat about real quick before we head on out?
No, I don't think so. Pending family member health, streaming Thursday.
Cool.
And I think
I
that's
uh
just
I got a
about it.
roast. Yeah, I got a roast Sean Thursday, so
Nice. We got to what's our video this Wednesday? We just did your stand up.
we
So does that
did,
mean
which
it's a
is
talking head of yours, or are we doing
it's
something
me. It's
else?
my week. It's
Okay.
my week. It's a heavy me week. I don't know what I'm talking about yet.
Okay. Because we
But
could
I'll
always do
be.
one of the two sketches or the Ghost Hunter sketch. I mean, those are always options.
Oh, we could do the Ghost Hunter sketch.
We could. We could.
I want that to get more love.
Yeah, it deserves it.
Yeah. Ghost Hunter sketch is good because like I'm trying to think on talking head stuff. So I was gonna wait till like Monday, Tuesday to see what's in the Monday, Tuesday, to see what's in the ether.
Cool.
That way I can release something that's relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But also Ghost Hunter is always a good call. So we got something Wednesday for you
Yeah.
at least for sure.
Yeah, we got something.
And I'm still waiting to get the rending machine final video sent to me. Like it's done.
Yeah.
But
Super
also
Final Ultimate Tenkaichi Form 3.
yeah. Which I'm excited for that one. That one's gonna be super fun. But yeah, we're gonna a little cheat on the Wii Shop Wednesday. Yeah. But yeah, no, Austin on a little treat on the Wii Shop Wednesday.
Wii Shop
treat.
Wednesday.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing, but we got a little something.
Yeah,
we thought the Ghost Hunter sketch that we did didn't get enough love, so we're gonna re-upload that.
Yeah, from 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm bringing that up for no reason.
Right. Love me. No, I guess.
Well, some people had we had some help on it, so I just wanted to make sure that they feel loved and
absolutely,
let them know. But yeah, so that's coming out at least. So yeah, I think we're good till fucking June on videos if we keep talking heads.
Yeah, for sure. And I like those. It's I'm looking forward to doing more, especially when it comes to how I want to frame some of them. But I just gotta, once Friday happens, I wonder where I'm gonna be at with all my shit.
I'm also curious because you have had
it's a gauntlet.
Such a string of we'll have conversations and you'll go, dude, as soon as I get through this, it's smooth sailing. As soon as you clean that up, you're like, Tyson,
you're not gonna believe this shit.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is like work is one thing. Like I'm very busy at work right now, but everything else has been happening around me that I've had to like weirdly deal with, and the bad things are happening to somebody else. And I don't want to distract from what is happening to them, but the capacity that it is taking up my time is wild. It's like it's kooky.
It's just a bad time all around.
Yep. But yeah, we'll see. Friday is going to be a big day one way or another, and then once everything shakes out, I'll talk about it more. But I don't want to talk about things that are still in progress.
No, don't need to do that. But if you guys want, we got my special came out on Wednesday. It's getting pretty good reviews and it's getting views, which is exciting for me. I really thought I was going to release it and no one was going to watch it. Yeah. So this is weirdly like, oh shit.
Yeah, nice. 12 people subscribed to the channel off of it.
Yeah, idiots. Fucking got them. Fucking dumb pieces of shit.
Right. But
yeah, no, super excited about that. We got that coming out on Wednesday. Monster first Wednesday in Louisville, second Tuesday in Indianapolis. We're gonna be at Gen Con.
We are gonna be at
Gen Con. I think that's all the promo I gotta push out there. So
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming on out. You guys are great. Tyler, you want to wrap this up? You seem tired. So
yes. Yeah. Thank you all so much. I will be streaming, God willing, Thursday. But we will keep you updated. I don't know what we're going to be streaming. It may be Pokemon Champions. In the couple hours that I was able to pluck around in that game, I've made it to Ultra Ball tier, which is fun. I've got my Venusaur team all decked out. I am determined to, if I succeed in that game, it is going to be through Venusaur. And I found a fun Venusaur Skull Villain team that's been doing pretty good. So
Oh, nice.
maybe some Project Zomboid. Depends on how life is going. But I will hopefully see you all Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.